My precious child, I see you. I know your heart is racing and your mind is swirling with fear and anxiety. Take a deep breath. Remember that I am with you always, even in this moment of dread and uncertainty. I understand the weight you carry, the secret you've held close, hidden from the world. The shame, the guilt, the worry that has gnawed at you day and night. The fear of judgment, rejection, and consequences if others were to discover this part of you that you've worked so hard to conceal. Now it seems your deepest fear is coming true. Someone knows. Someone is threatening to bring your secret into the light, to expose what you've kept in darkness for so long. You feel trapped, powerless, desperate to stop what feels like an avalanche that's about to bury you. My beloved, I want you to hear me clearly. You are so much more than your secrets. Your worth and value do not depend on keeping this hidden. The love I have for you is unchanging and unconditional. There is nothing you could ever do or say that would make me love you any less. You are my precious creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. If you need God's blessings, then type, "Yes, I need" in the comments. I know every part of you, even the parts you try to hide from the world, even the parts you try to hide from yourself. And still I say, you are loved. You are treasured. You are mine. This secret does not define you. It is but one small piece of the beautiful, complex tapestry that is your life. You are not the sum of your mistakes or regrets or shameful moments. You are a soul of infinite worth and potential. I see your struggle. I know the burden you've carried trying to keep this concealed, the energy it's taken, the toll on your spirit, the walls you've built to keep others at a distance, fearing if they got too close they might discover your truth, the self-judgment and self-condemnation you've heaped upon yourself. My child, you were never meant to carry this alone. Secrets have a way of growing in the dark, feeding on silence and isolation. They whisper lies that you are unworthy, unlovable, beyond redemption. But those are not my words. That is not my truth for you. I long for you to walk in freedom, to live authentically and wholeheartedly, to know that you are accepted and loved, flaws and all, to find healing and wholeness. I know the prospect of your secret being revealed fills you with terror, the loss of control, the vulnerability, the unknown reactions of others. It all feels overwhelming. But my child, sometimes what we fear most is the very thing that can set us free. Perhaps this moment, as frightening as it is, holds within it the seeds of liberation. Perhaps by bringing this secret into the light, it will lose its power over you. Perhaps in being honest and vulnerable, you will discover a depth of love and acceptance you never thought possible. Or perhaps this thread of exposure will give you the courage to share your truth on your own terms, in your own way, with those you trust. To no longer be controlled by fear, but to take a brave step towards authenticity and wholeness. I cannot promise you that everyone will respond with grace and understanding. Some may judge, some may withdraw, but know this, those who truly love you will continue to love you. Those who matter most will stand by your side. And you may be surprised by the compassion and support you receive from unexpected places. Remember too that many others carry their own hidden burdens, their own secrets and shames. Your vulnerability may create space for others to be vulnerable too. Your courage may inspire courage in those around you. Your journey towards self-acceptance may light the way for others to find acceptance for themselves. Whatever happens, whatever is revealed, know that I am with you. I will never leave you or forsake you. When others pull away, I draw near. When judgment comes, I offer grace. When shame threatens to overwhelm, I remind you of your true identity as my beloved child. This season may be painful. There may be difficult conversations and strained relationships, consequences to face, but I will walk with you through it all. And on the other side, you will find a new level of freedom. The energy you've spent keeping secrets can now be channeled into growth, creativity, and loving others. The authenticity you embrace will deepen your relationships and allow you to live with greater purpose and joy. My child, You have carried this burden for so long. Let me carry it with you now. Pour out your heart to me, your fears, your regrets, your hopes, your needs. I am listening, and I am here to comfort, guide, and strengthen you for whatever lies ahead. Share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. Remember that I am the God of new beginnings, of beauty from ashes, of light overcoming darkness. This exposure of your secret does not have to be an ending. It can be a new beginning. A chance to rewrite your story, to reframe your identity, to rebuild on a foundation of truth and grace. In the days to come, when anxiety threatens to overtake you, breathe deeply and remember my presence. When you feel alone, recall my unfailing love. When you're tempted to hide, choose brave vulnerability instead. When shame whispers accusations, listen for my voice of acceptance and affirmation. Surround yourself with those who will support and encourage you. Seek wise counsel to help you navigate this season. Be gentle with yourself as you process all that is happening. Take time to rest in my presence and let my love renew your spirit. And above all, hold fast to hope. This exposure of your secret feels like an ending, but I am the God who specializes in new beginnings. I am the one who makes all things new. I can bring beauty from ashes, joy from mourning, wholeness from brokenness. Your story is far from over, my precious child. This chapter may be difficult, but it does not define you. There are still so many beautiful pages yet to be written, pages filled with redemption, growth, love, and purpose. Trust in my goodness. Lean on my strength. Open yourself to the healing and transformation I long to bring. For I am working all things together for your good, weaving even this painful season into the tapestry of your life story. You are so deeply loved, my child. Not for what you do or don't do, not for what you hide or reveal, but simply because you are mine. Nothing can separate you from my love, no secret, no mistake, no failure, no judgment from others. My love for you is eternal, unconditional, and unshakable. As you face the days ahead, may you be filled with peace that surpasses understanding. May you find courage to walk in truth and grace to extend to yourself and others. May you discover newfound freedom as burdens are lifted and secrets lose their power. Always remember, I am with you. I am for you. I will never leave you. You are seen, known, and treasured beyond measure. Whatever may come, whatever may be revealed, you remain my beloved child. Nothing can change that eternal truth. Rest in that assurance as you navigate this season. Let it be an anchor for your soul when the waves of fear and uncertainty crash around you. Your secret does not shock me. It does not change my love for you. It does not alter your inherent worth and value. You are so much more than this one aspect of your story. I see all of you, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the broken, and I love every part. There is nothing you could ever do or say that would make me love you any less. You are accepted. You are forgiven. You are cherished. As you step into this new chapter, know that I am right beside you. I will guide your steps, comfort your heart, and light your path forward. Though the way may seem dark and uncertain now, I will bring you into a spacious place of freedom, authenticity, and renewed purpose. Trust in my unfailing love. Rest in my endless grace. For I am making all things new, including you, my precious child. This exposure of your secret is not the end of your story, but a new beginning full of hope and redemption. You are loved. You are valued. You are mine, always and forever. My dear child, become a beacon of divine blessings. Your super thanks empower our mission to spread God's message of truth and enlightenment. Join us in shaping a brighter future for all. Click the super thanks button and receive the boundless blessings of the divine. Little one, every one of your prayers, from the most pressing issues at hand to the tiniest details, will have an answer. And I will give the answer, not just good, but beautiful. For we are moving into a new phase on earth, and your blessings are coming. Keep walking by faith and not by what you see with your eyes. Fear not when adversity comes, and at times of loss or pain, do not show dismay. I am right here beside you to defend you, strong and with all the care of a tender father. I wrap you in tenderness and love. Your greatest strength is your trust in my word, and that inner feeling which gives you the sense in your soul that your Heavenly Father loves you, on truly profound, sweet, beautiful, majestic, incomparable, divine, eternal, supernatural levels. It is truly tender to be so cherished and protected amidst even the most daunting battles. When enemies assume you defeated and you feel battered and in need, you will rise, tearful maybe, but with strength from the fullness of the presence of my Holy Spirit in you. Move on in this direction you are going. You are heading straight. Walk in faith, love, loyalty, hope, and sincerity, and you will ultimately find beyond these tests a life full of blessing, all held in the arms of grace and good news toward you. Moreover, it pleases my heart so much every morning as I see how you get up with such brightness and determination. You are no longer chained to the memories, neither loneliness nor despair crosses your mind. Thus, day by day, you are a living proof of my power, revealing that by your persistence in faith, I am able to do increasingly more through you. The gift of your heart's concern and your unwavering faith, these are the greatest gifts you could give to me. Keep this deep within your soul. My reply to your faithfulness is a certainty. Even if your eyes do not yet see the things I am promising, know with an absolute assurance that your feet are on a path becoming the highest heights and you will soar. Anytime you are in need, know the door of my holy throne is always open to you. There you can find comfort and guidance, the strength necessary to carry on out your journey. I shall repeat this to you. My friend, I shall always answer your call. I love you for who you are, and to eternity shall I always protect you with my sacrosanct hands. Now, as you learn further to put trust in me, let every step you take inculcate the assurance that you are not walking solo. I am with you, guiding, supporting, cheering you on to overcome each obstacle and embracing the blessings I have laid out for your life. And when at any point in time you lose your way or the road looks rough, well, don't forget those times of victory. Let them remind you of what is yet to come. As you go forward, your heart true to my purpose, your eyes toward eternity, your spirit wide open that faith may do its miracle and transform your spirit. What we have is not just a destination type of journey where, in going through all experiences, triumphs, and trials, we grow ever closer to one another. Keep on walking in this beautiful faith you are constructing. It shall be a light, not only for your pathway, but one that shall reflect onwards other paths of those who have been watching your life with a view to seek me as well. We will inch farther, deeper into my love, and the infinity of your life in my service, with every faithful step. This was the truth yesterday, and is today, even forever. Now let me hear you say you trust in this. No power is too great against you because I hold you up. No enemy can defeat you because I am your defense. No curse can destroy you because I bless you. No shame can touch you because I am with you. My care protects you. No one can hurt you without passing through me. I am constantly watching over my children. You are never alone. Feel empowered by this unwavering support and step forward with courage. It's time to chase your dreams actively, amplify your faith, and put on the boldness of believing in the extraordinary. From this moment on, walk with confidence, take giant steps toward the manifestation of your dreams. As you proceed, remember that the things which come against you are not only challenges but also opportunities to build your faith in me and to prove my existence right in the details of your life. Every little and big triumph thus testified to the involvement of God and your readiness to believe in something more than what can be seen. They shall have to account to me, your assured defender and most vigilant guardian, for you, for all the attempts that would injure your reputation or annoy your peace of mind. Go now with a stronger spirit and a heart emboldened of soul. Dream big, hope without reserve, and act with assurance. Be sure that in this journey, every step of faith you take is led by my hand. The way made clear, the battles fought, your victory assured by the divine assurance. Now, hold that truth close to your soul and allow it to propel you forward into new realms of faith and deep fulfilling. You are here not just to be a success, but also to be one who will light up brightly like a beacon reflecting my love and my watts in the lives of others. Do not be cowed or bullied by anyone, nor must you tolerate any impression that anybody is greater than you. Remember, as the Maker, all creation is equal in my eyes, each one of you created in my image. Yet, amongst my children, there is something special, those who genuinely love, recognize and seek me, for they realize who their Father in heaven is, and whom alone they should have confidence and faith in. Now, that is what differentiates them, much to the chagrin of their enemies. To your enemies, you are just a human, but within you, they sense something more than that, a powerful leader in me, the Holy Spirit. It puts a sense of fear and challenge into them, for they know how a person is differentiated when filled with Him. Now, it is time to take your faith to a higher level. Be not afraid, for you know exactly who you are, what you have, and what your goals are. Your deepest longing is to do my will and with maturity to grow. Do not fear this knowledge, but stand fast and plunge into the fray, for you know that victory will be yours as you walk in faith and cling to my word. Keeping your heart pure, uncorrupted by the degradation that obliterates the world, in so doing, you will not only be protected from the enemy's assaults, but also you will walk out into a triumph life. Yours is to fight not merely against the conflict without, but also to grow up in the inner and spiritual strength. As you live your faith, you are manifesting daily the qualities of my kingdom here on earth: love, peace, righteousness. Your life brightens as a light, a beacon of hope, a testament to the world of the difference faith in me makes. So go out with hope, don the armor of faith, and march into this world, the very world that will change because of the light that is within. Please don't say their life opportunities are discussed as the young, or that due to age you are past the point to achieve new dreams, aspirations. Such thinking doesn't just limit you, it grieves me deeply, after all the miracles we've shared. Age is not a barrier to what I can do in your life. Old though you may be, or young, great I shall care to perform through you. Many will see the change in your life and come to you for advice. Share with you their innermost secrets and through your advice find their way to me. Share this video with up to 3 people. If you need God's presence, that is why it's important to keep your dreams alive and keep on working towards them. Struggle with faith for what you stand for and for the good that you can yet achieve. Never, ever think that you are of no use to me, or you are beyond the reach of my miraculous works. You are invincible under my watch, where no one can deter, confront, or harm you. I am with you always. We'll walk beside you each step of the way. Together we'll go on to new heights of supernatural blessing. So renew your commitment today to your dreams, taking up your aspirations and moving on with the firm belief that with me all things are possible. Your age is not a limitation, rather, it speaks of the endurance power of faith and the number of experiences one can have to inspire and lead others. May we press on in this journey now, strengthened by my presence and driven by your revived spirit. Indeed, your blessing is on its way, and its coming is very near. Beginning today and extending into eternity, the downpour of grace into your home is about to be endless. No love exists greater than mine, and no plan outshines what I have planned out for you. I want to give you a decided purpose, wrap you in peace, turn even the most bleak parts of your existence into something majestic, and lead you from desert to restoration. Receive my blessing with faith, gladness, and lowliness of heart. Be not so careless holding it as easily to despise its simplicity or meanness, for many times a blessing comes into our life unobserved and even dimly recognized because it makes no show. Many, through lack of faith, they miss it, for they are looking for something spectacular. More than once I have chosen the trifling or most unlikely beginnings to effect some great end, a memorial to bursting strength and budding faith. Be on your guard, keep your eyes open, and look, first of all, to extraordinary developments. Soak in my word because it is going to give you the understanding necessary for recognizing the blessings about to come your way. And the understanding will equip you to receive full measure from what I send. As you receive these blessings, remember that their real worth is often not in any immediate presentation, but in the way they may come to grow and fill your life with pleasure. My major transformations usually start in very small ways so that your faith plays a very big part in bringing them to full maturity. So as you see these things take place, allow your heart to be aligned with my will and let your spirit be trained to the subtle yet deep ways in which I work within your life. Let this period be marked by deepening faith as you realize more and more of my promises to you. I am constantly seeking a simple, open heart, the kind which is always ready to give, to love and forgive. Be sure I dreamed of you from the origin of the world. Your destiny was written on an eternal scroll, for I traced your way. And the time has come when the plenitude of what I have in store for you shall be grasped. Come before me, lay your plans before me, bring me your questions, surrender your weaknesses, and receive my forgiveness. Arise, that you may begin to embrace your victory. For surely the time is near. I am returning for you, and there's so much more for you to do. I have so many miracles yet to do through you. Shall we press onward together in my unfailing care? Be certain that I truly love you and long to bring some good news for you. All the good things you have been anticipating will soon unfold before your eyes. The following days will surely be filled with laughter and joy for you and your family. I cover your mind by removing the shroud of despair. I have cleaned the consequences and bad omen brought about by your past errors. No more hindrances to the beautiful gifts that I will give you, for I have erased the slate clean of guilt and remorse that the enemy has tried to put on you. This is a new chapter without burden, ready and available to receive the abundant life that I've promised. And with every step that you take forward, remember you are led by my hand, fortified by my love. Be what yes ought in a world overwhelmed by fear and insecurity. Know that you have direct access to my throne in heaven. You are my child, very dear and protected, in whom I am well pleased and loved. You have the divine right to call upon me, and I will always hear you. And though men shall seek security and worldly solution, in myself you shall fill with confidence, for your hope is anchored in me. What is important to you now is to believe and to trust, to press in this grace, and to stand committed. You are empowered to stand in the most violent of storms and to still them with authority. They will listen to your voice. Do not be afraid to exercise this power. Put it to the test and witness the might of my intervention. Whenever conflicts envelop you with their snares, raise your arms in victory and cry out to me and see. The barriers in front of you crumble into dust, and you will see the armies that oppose you, in disarray and without motion. Arise and go out strutting before them. Carry this word of good news, this message of empowerment, unto all those in pain. Spread it around that my presence and guardianship can be with anyone who wants to have direct access to my throne and the guarantee of my full support. You are not just a recipient of my blessings, but a courier who shall bring others so that they, too, will come to understand their own relationship with me. Embrace, therefore, this role with courage and faith, and move forward in the certainty of victory. My power is with you always as you speak this word and share these words. Expect miracles. No nation, no leader, no government can offer that security and peace that your soul really craves for. Although they promise peace and plenty, they have never delivered these things but only quickened the darkness that comes upon humanity with every new hour. Do not put your trust in humans who will fail you, nor be swayed by those who would make you think that they are in power. Be watchful because not all who claim to know me really do. They will cry, Lord, Lord, and that will not bring them to get near to my presence. Beware of those who promise miracles in exchange for your gifts or try to impress you with grandiose proclamations. Their words may be empty, for it is to impress and not to truly bring you nearer the truth. Instead, have faith only in me. And when I speak, you will recognize my voice, clear, true, and different from the cacophony of the world. You can be assured that when you lean on me, your steps will be indeed sure. ordered by my wisdom and not by the pretense of men's power. Listen carefully and cling to the assurance that my voice will guide you in right paths, in a direction away from deception and toward the light of my presence. I am your God, your Maker, your Savior, the bringer of good news that restores your soul. Where others may become despondent, you will lift them up with joy. When others might think that they can get through no more, you, full of my love and my Holy Spirit, will rise each day strengthened anew. Pour your heart out to me, affirm your belief, and let resound with positive assertion. I am near to help. I am holding out to you my hand. Take it, and let it fill you with peace. Close then your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and feel me being there, enclosing you with love, sincerity, and tranquility. Remind yourself that you have come to me, serving my cause, for assistance when the winds of adversity blow roaringly high against you. And heed my great voice. It can hush the winds and the storms that make mad fury about you. I will fortify thine heart, and set thee on a rock, that thou should not be moved at whatsoever assaults and tempests shall rise against thee. Lift up thy sails in thy vessel, and feel no fear to launch out into the deep. Where I am your guiding star and protector, you may sail fearlessly and without dread as you navigate through rough waters. Let this be like the wind in your sails, the voyage into the great unlimited possibilities in your life of faith. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I will not let them toss you about or pull you under. Even if the waves of the life storm crash against your dreams with harsh criticism, hold your eyes on me, love, and the power. For of me are you to take your burdens, and unto me are you to come when weary. Sometimes you are troubled by the weight of the troubles, but rest assured, with thy help at hand to keep my promise for you, making that load lighter. Be patient, don't lose heart. Today I am infusing you with extraordinary strength to be able to stand fearless tomorrow. Trust my words, the stress and anxiety that you face now are very temporary, against that profound joy that is going to explode while getting your blessings. You will rise higher, feel more empowered, and sing even more joyously that choosing me to be your God, King, and Lord was the greatest, most triumphant decision you ever made. Lay your sorrow, your doubts, and your fears on me. Do not hesitate to move up with boldness, for I am holding your hand every step of the way. Let go of your fears, your emotional weights, and your feelings that hold you back. Do not waste your energy in enmity or fury. Stop attempting to wrestle and fight, accepting the freedom and wholly trusting me, and walk the pathway of life free and lacking of the burden. Let my peace fill your heart and guide your journey as you navigate through challenges toward the blessings I have in store for you. Do not permit yourself to be manacled by hatred, envy, and an unwillingness to forgive. This trying moment which thou hast been passing through is drawing to a close, and there remain before thee but a few more steps when a new season laden with the blessings of God opens up. Let me take the journey with you for the complete restoration of your life. You are ordained to be a blessing to your family and hope to others around you. Your joy shall be the light that pierces the darkness. Arise and step into the fray. Your victories already claimed in your name. You have faced the test through the fire. Now it is time for you, O Lord, to be blessed. For you are outstandingly brave in the face of afflictions you never bargained for, not due to a fault of yours, but because you happen to be the target of those challenges meant to stand your strength. In those moments of despair, indeed your spirit did fall like seeds which the wind scatters over the earth, watered by the tears of your anguish. Yet it is from these seeds sown in sorrow that new growth shall spring forth. What you then bear as you come out of these trials is wisdom and resilience forged through the storm. The experiences have not been in vain. They are the fertile soil from which your new season of joy and blessings will grow. Be opened wide-eyed in faith, where the earth below moves, and the new life sprouts before you. Let this truth sink like etching in your heart. This will be the year you bring in abundance. Those seeds you felt had slipped through your fingers into the very soil have matured and are sprouting now as glorious blessings that will benefit your spiritual journey without bringing all the baggage in tow. The blessings will come without striving and struggle. I have positioned you for success if you will recognize me as your shepherd and understand that your needs are met through my favor. If you treat others with kindness but ultimately only fully trust me, if you follow my commandments and throw off doubt or negativity, then you will be ready to rise upward in faith. With such faith, I am ready to unleash miracles and wonders in your life. But more than this, it's the declaration of the sudden blessings that are to come your way once you walk by faith in obedience. Now just watch. I am going to make testimonies, out of those things which were deemed impossible to shame the devil from your faith unto my power. This year, your spiritual landscape is going to change dramatically, reflecting the growth and beauty of your enduring faith and my unending faithfulness. Believe, and it is in your believing that the possibilities are turned into actuality. This is beyond happenstance, luck, or magic, nor is it a figment of the imagination. Now I'm sharing with you my holy word, which shall become flesh at a time designated by my book of life. You look for change, longing that perhaps things would turn for the better and dreaming of good fortune not only for yourself but also for your family. You desire for me to deprive them of no good thing, to be passionate about seeking me, and for wisdom and truth to never depart from their side. You desire for me to work deeply within your soul. And I, as well, long to do this very work in your life and am more than adequate to do it. I can change the course of hearts and minds in a moment. I can shift situations and exchange new wonders for old pains. I will do it, but for all this to be, your faith is required. It is with your faith that unlocks my promises. It's not just hoping or wishing, it's believing with enough conviction that you actually start seeing with the eyes of faith before you ever see with the eyes of the flesh. Faith, the undoubted belief that all I can do would take place, lets me work unrestrictedly in your life, thoroughly changing not just your outward daily existence but the very core of your being. Cling tightly to your faith. Nourish it. Let it take root and be all-powerful within you. You will be able to stand firm for what is yet to come in this long, close walk with me. Let us begin our journey together with your heart open to, and your spirit receptive to, what is placed before you. For with your faith and with my power, there is nothing we cannot do. You are on the edge of new ground being revealed to you. Wipe away your past and stretch forward with faith toward the blessings I'm preparing to place before you. Gonna soar now the trials you've had are in the past. Today, beauty miracles start happening in your life and in your family. If you only knew how I enjoy our daily conversations, then perhaps the smile on both our faces. You long to give me time, you so long to hear my voice. But sometimes life's priorities burden you. Weary, troubled, the mind running over endless lists, feeling the strength ebbing as the spirit depletes. Come to me and rest, bring to me your care, and plunge into the river of my restorative spirit. It is in this communion that you find the transformation. You will feel transformations not only around you but also within you. Your spirits will be lifted, your thoughts and physical being will be better. All I ask for is a touch of your time. For all the havoc of your days, moments with me can make it all right. Believe this. Come to me in the morning. Speak with me in the evening or grab moments throughout the day to be with me. I am always here, ready to feed you with the sweetness of my sustenance and the richness of divine wisdom. Time just disintegrates in my presence. The seconds you spend in my company turn into strength that lasts, into encouragement that refreshes, into joy that uplifts, into peace that enriches, into enthusiasm that energizes, and into wisdom that comes down from on high. In other words, when you come to me with all your faith, you begin to live above the realm of ordinary experiences. You step into a zone of divine liberalities where blessings pour down like showers, hope's rivers flow from heavenly springs, possibilities' seas have no horizons and are clear as crystal. This is an elevated area of your world I bequeath to you. All that is required is your faith and a little time to spend with me. Looking at such a breathtaking view, let your soul be at peace. The lock of ideas in your mind is calming, and the grounding of your thoughts takes place. No harsh wind or threatening upheaval can be found here. This is your sanctuary. Stay a while longer, with your hands open, willing to receive from this place. Stow the blessings deep in your heart. Collect these gifts. Let them fill your spirit's reservoir. Wrap yourself in my mantle of strength. Revel in the beauty and wonder of this moment. Feel my hand resting gently on your head, and the purifying fire of my Holy Spirit cleaving away all impurities. The time you spend with me each day is changing you because little steps become big steps in the end. That is the necessary pace. There is no hurry. You cannot afford to hurry over these hours. I would like you to have all you can as experience and realization, and so, gradually, step by step, you will come to know me so intimately that never thereafter will your mind be clouded with the shadow of a doubt. And even when the times come around, and my voice is distant in your greatest trials, you shall hold fast to the knowledge of my deep love for you. But rest assured that when the time comes, I shall stretch out my hand to lift you up. It is a slow or moving step of increasing faith and understanding. Just let it happen. Each step that you walk should lead to another added brick in your spiritual building, which will then secure you to always sense my presence and to know that at all times, I am near. As the dawn begins to break, I want you to know that I heard you pray last night as you went to bed. There you lay, with tears soaking onto your pillow, your thoughts racing with fears. I saw the heartache and felt the plea for encouragement, strength, peace, and assurance to make your way through life's complications. This morning, you awoke to a new day. There you have it, invigorated and empowered. Your spirit is new. That weakness and hopelessness which drained you are gone. Now you are strengthened to be able to stand up to anything which would dare stand against you. Where you felt fear within you, you now feel faith. Where you experienced timidity, you experience bravery. It's possible that yesterday those same legs shook at the very idea of things going wrong, and now you confidently prepare them to win a battle. Feel the renaissance of the spirit and fortitude. Allow the rising of daylight to remind you of the fresh starts I give every day. You do not journey alone. And as the sun rises upon you, remember that my spirit walks with you, edifying your spirit and encouraging your steps. Where there was uncertainty, lay surety in me with my everlasting support and love. Stand strong, for you are well prepared not just to meet the day, but to win it. Stand up bravely and push ahead into your spirit. I ignite a fire to win. Yes, trust in my power. If I have brought you this far, it's because I guide your steps, invigorate you to face, and override your giants. So huge the challenges, my strength's magnitude pales them. If I have brought you to this moment, I have not left you. I am always there for you in every struggle, every battle, every war that comes your way on this earth. You are more than a conqueror through my strength and my love. Whatever standish in the way, be it obstacle, drawback, or whatever case might come against thee, is going to be defeated. In you I put the resilience and determination to overcome every foul happening, to mount up over every obstacle, to enable you to grow and flourish in abundance and complete peace. Except to flow in this truth, my support is undergirded by unwavering strength and is without fail. Share this video with up to 3 people. If you need God's presence, go forward now, emboldened by this knowledge. Every step is secured by my presence, and every giant is but an opportunity to reveal that greater is he who lives in you than he who dwells in this world. Go forward in my courage, for in me you are invincible. Now is the time to look away from your concerns and look at me. This walk of faith is a process. It demands that you feed your faith with my word daily. Receive it again from me. Fill your mind daily with my promises, and those will drive out your fears. With my presence residing in your heart, you can defeat every fear and always turn out victorious. Get up and go on your way, your heart buoying with my endless love. As the day ends, speak to me for a while. Let's rest with each other, and I will give you a special blessing as you go. Stand and carry on. Fight with the strength that my Holy Spirit gives you. In battle, be reminded that you are unbeatable as you are not alone. You receive love from me, strengthened by faith. Treasure this truth. Everything is infinitely possible for one who believes. May it be so for you, darling. Start this day certain that everything will end well because I am close to every intention of yours. Your goodness is going to attract many blessings. To you who are sitting in the doctor's office right now with fear upon your face, take this to heart. No matter what the report may be, understand that I am there. I have not left you comfortless. I still have the last word, and to get the credit for it, I still can work miracles. It is my will to restore your health and renew your strength, to take your fears and give you peace. 4. To each of you who is asking how they can provide for their children this very day, I am showing you how to enlarge your faith. To each of you, I am setting a table opulently for you and your loved ones, though there be those whose doubt and ridicule you encounter in the process of maintaining your faith. Your needs shall be met, and your family shall not want for food again. Stand up and cast off your fears, for I am blessing your life in progress. I am your provider, and in no other will you depend. And for those who are drowning in their debts and financial obligations, expect a turn of events, even a change that will surprise you as breathtakingly as your situations now are. And for those who are out of jobs and looking for one, continue to hope without getting into despair. My angels are playing a part in orchestrating your path, guiding every move you take so that you may not falter. They shall guide you to the right doors to knock so that you may win favor in the eyes of the ones under whom opportunities rest. You shall find jobs within fields that you never even knew existed that shall change not only your life, but also that of people in your family. You shall meet your debtors with joy, and have reserves to help the less fortunate. Keep patient, for my supplies are on their way and they are more abundant than you've even begun to think. Embedded within your world is a circle of wonderful people, on whom I shall work miracles for your benefit, whereby friendship, fellowships, and employments shall be found. Keep these words close. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. As you encounter others on your path, act with dignity and modesty toward them and give them your warmth. Even when deep inside you are fighting with deep despair and feel like crying. I've blessed you with so much, some of it hidden and unrecognized even to this day. So the time has finally arrived for all the grace I've endowed you with to be revealed. Your happiness and faith will be the rise to awaken others to help you. In some ways, you will also be able to shed a little of the light upon their lives. As you go through these exchanges, remember each one is an opportunity to shine back a little of the love and kindness I've shown you. Thereby you hail from an aura of mutual support. That share, open heart of yours and gifts that you bring shall be well felt, thus making a resounding difference as these attract other people close to you and become compelled to add value to your walk, even as you make a difference in their own lives. Sweet child of mine, sometimes even a smile from you can already mean the whole world for someone else's day. A fellow who is also in pain and feeling lonely. Yes. Remember, I am from now on to be forever with you. And this day you will find to be an extraordinary one for yourself. Keep on listening to me and believing, because you will come toward me in gladness. On the strength of all that I have placed in your life, come unto me. I ask you to listen, for I am dear to you. I see you running around doing work, and it's sure a good thing. However, work should not become your distraction from your spirit, which, just like a flower, is in need of being fed by the divine in order to prosper. It is wilting without it. That's why I'm here right now. I need your attention, because I want you to listen to me repeat to you how much I love you throughout the course of today. Oh, you will hear me as it is going throughout your day. I will be the voice of your mind, repeatedly saying my love. Even if you are unnoticed by others and they will never realize how intense is your feeling. Even if you happen to be rejected or abandoned, do not be afraid. I am here. I will never ignore you, nor will I not care. I am your constant reality, your unfailing in every circumstance. Loneliness need not be your companion. Let others hold their opinions and say what they will. Their judgments are not the measure of your worth. The things of this world are passing, as surely as the morning mist, so do not anchor your hope or your faith in people. I am the only one who will never fail you. Some say I have failed them because I didn't give them every single thing they wanted. Do not fall into this misunderstanding. It is because I love you that I withhold whatsoever thou asked of me, for I have better plans for you. My love for you outdoes one that you might find in earth. If you find it in you to ask over something and it doesn't happen, trust my love for you. I aim to steer clear of anything that might seem beneficial. I will not lead you down a very dangerous path or open the door which goes to uncertainty. I am the living God who responds with great care and deep love, but I am not here to indulge every whim. Many believe that I am here to serve their desires, but I do not listen to selfish demands or heedless prayers. I disregard the pleas of those who forsake my word, who despise me without guilt. Remember, my responses are loaded with intention and purpose, all directed toward your highest good. To you, dearly loved, I speak at all times with love. You will not be left. My words fill your soul with peace, and through my promises you will be healed and made strong and new. Wherever you may be, my love comes to you in the morning tide. As you open your eyes, let the dawn remind you of my love, an eternal love that fills your heart with happiness and your strength, which sustains you throughout the waking day. My love will be your shield against the chill and light to guide by an unpierced dark. It will be your lull to dreamland as daylight ushers out the day. A perfumed incense in your prayers, love embraced, grace heard, mercy responded, tenderness answered. This love is always patient and kind, never failing. It lifts, carries you through each moment. It is a protective force. It is a beacon of hope that illuminates your journey and may comfort you in the quietest hours. For see, in every hour of the day and night, my love is the groundwork from which you might rise staunchly. Today, I present you with love, more love than you could possibly conceive. Accept it with the pure ecstasy of a child. More wondrous works must possess your life if you approach me with unquestioned, thankful belief. Trust in me, not on the tides of vision and impression. As a human being, your emotions oscillate naturally under the subjection of challenges and difficulties life brings before you. Yes, rest assured that whether you feel my presence or not, whether you sense me in your moments or not, and even if your journey is not really paved with ease and you stumble upon trials, my love for you stays the same, humongous. It is my will that you know, that you understand, that you inscribe this truth deep into your soul. Never forget it. Look around and notice that others can see there's something distinctly different about you. They notice your life filled with blessings and surprises of joy, your bright face, an animated light to the world, always aglow with thanks to God. But for them, it's hard to believe because they can't see it, unreal, that illuminating witness and overflowing life. They will pass from trying to understand your happiness and the cause of your peace, to envying from afar. Do not join in with them. Their ways do not agree with yours, nor their method with yours. Sit not at their tables, nor take their counsel. You will be truly blessed if when you listen I charge you with my commandments. You offer me your heart and all of your being. And yes, you may be tired after all the trials and tribulations of the day, the weariness of the journey through life. But do remember, I shall be waiting to open the door for you to come home. My presence refreshes and restores you in peace at the end of your day. I shall personally open that door for you. Walk through it with joyfully expectant smiles, for the love of me is there waiting to enfold you and give you the rest that is so much needed. Wake up early, for I will be right at the side of your bed when you awaken and your eyes begin to flutter open. The first sense that will flood into your heart will be the sound of my gentle voice murmuring, I love you. Fear not, for I am with you and I will never let go of your hand. You undergo moments of distress, but know that I am orchestrating a deep inside miracle. All your trials have never gone unnoticed. There's a reward meant for your endurance, a special blessing meant to honor the patience of yours. Embrace me this day, rejuvenate thy desire to live in fullness again, and having heard my voice, Awake strengthened with the blessings that lie in wait for you. I will fill you with visions anew and will tear away those powers that added misery to your life, rending your heart. I will place kind people in your life, thankful for all that you do, who will finally know your true worth, becoming true friends to you. Happiness, soon at your door. Leave behind and forgive. Forget the pains of yesterday. Your future blessings are not on the forsaken paths of past mistakes. Don't dwell on thoughts about people who used harsh words or betrayed you. Open up your heart wide to the new beginnings that I have in store for you. Be strong in this, that the love I have for you has no boundaries. I am willing and able to bless you and make you rich. It's my desire to see you flourishing with a good spirit, happy, successful, and in good health. Now you have proved strong, not slothful, loyal, not just light in affliction. I have started a good work in you and will bring it to success, despite any obstacle that may arise. Trust my consistency in your regard. I am ever before you, clearing the way for you and taking on whatever stands in your path. However, I do not want you to tremble under a rough yoke or be in awe of a power that appears to be great. Each day, I rejoice in manifesting my love and power to you, in opening doors for you that lead to wonderful opportunities, and in setting you free from the yokes of oppression, deceitful words, and insincere people. Be ready to see how I work through you. Peer into the future with great excitement and unwavering faith. These are the words that come through me as a good remembrance. Write them on the clean, white leaf of your assurance and rise every morning filled with faith. I know you believe in me, but this day I would hear from your lips the full-throated declaration of that belief, that I may be assured of its fullness and be strong in trouble by this your declaration. Let it be your daily approach, your insurance of relationship, and your strength to bear up under misfortune. The more you speak your faith, the more it grows from within and bursts forth on the outside with all the blessings that come your way. The power of spoken faith shields you from all negativity, drawing to you positivity and divine grace. Go forth into the newness of each day with confidence, knowing you never walk alone. I am with you always, orchestrating triumphs and turning dilemmas into testimonies of your faith. Keep your gaze fixed on the horizon of your life's journey, and with each blessing that arrives, receive it with joy, and with every stumbling block, know and be assured that it will be overcome. This proactiveness toward faith will not only prepare you for whatever comes, but will also provide deep blessings and peace in your life. Write this affirmation for yourself. My God, I have faith in you. I have complete trust in you. Be it known that I am getting you ready to have all that which you have sought in your prayers. I want your vicissitude, your liberty, your wealth, and your unlimited joy. I want your spiritual life to be strong, for harmony and peace to rule in your family. There were many things you experienced throughout the journeys of a lifetime, and sometimes, those who should have loved you and taken care of you failed. I recall the night that your tears reached even into the very heart of heaven, and they moved me and my angels to tears too. In a silent way, I was there, giving you to be preserved and delivering you from the unseen perils and even from the shadow of death, which is always about the sons and daughters of men. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. I have always known what you are, a clever, ambitious, and amazingly brave man. You are like the tree that is grown, with roots that go deep and branches that have become sturdy. I have been treating you in exactly where you are at, being prepared for extraordinary blessings that are about to unfold in your life. I have put within you my spirit of love and my power, making sure that your emotions are guided by faith, lest they be engaged in leading it astray. As these blessings begin to start manifesting in your life, remember that they are fruits of your unwavering faith and strength. Every step you took forward and every challenge you overcame has prepared you for this moment of fulfillment. Be assured now that what is coming to you is the very reward for the level of growth and strength that you have managed to rise above. Face the new chapters about to be written in your life with great expectation. Dreams that have been sown through prayers in times of adversity are about to become a reality far beyond your wildest expectations. Trust in my timing and plan. Just as a gardener knows the exact moment when the flowers must bloom, I know the perfect timing of every blessing in your life. Be firm in faith and prepared in spirit, for the time of harvest is at hand. Your healing, eternal salvation, and emotional stability should be your priorities above all right now. Remember, my love for you is very strong and unshaken. I will always embrace you in this divine, perfect love of mine. When life gets tough, remember that I stay close to you, with a restless soul and a distressed heart. Draw close in the stillness of the morning when you reach for my hand, through all your daily toils, and at your homecoming when shadows fall. Keep talking to me, for I keep listening. Share with me your needs, and in declaring them you shall find some deep and lovely peace. When you are thankful, a very holy oil anoints your spirit, comforting and encouraging your whole being. And when you genuinely cry out to me, with confidence, your soul is released from its torment. But if you are burdened, exhausted, or downtrodden, run into my arms. I come to you with joy for your sadness and delight in all your tears. Shall then it ever be my God, but also my beset's close friend. You are never alone. Then, if the sense of being lonely would come, just get bathed in my words. You will always be walking in my shadow. You will always be standing in my refuge if you will abide in the shade of my love. Turn your love to me and pledge your troth. I love hearing your voice, and I love knowing your heart. Speak on now, my beloved, for I have cherished every word. Your expressions of love and commitment bring me great happiness. Together, we will learn to navigate the challenges of life. With each step, and under the shelter of my care, you will grow stronger. I treasure every word spoken with a grateful heart each morning. My heart rejoices, for thou art zealous to find me. Thy heart is ready to yield unto me, and thou dost exercise seeking a blessing from me before thou gest out into the world. Keep this faith steady. Thou didst not turn back when enemies surrounded thee, when the assault was strong and the fight too rigorous, well nigh overwhelming. Yet you were never defeated, because I came to deliver you at the right time so that you may help forward by my strength. Just keep on holding fast to my promises and hand just so. The many aspirations you have, we will do all the better if we go about them together. Come to me every day, tell me your ways and what you are hoping for. I am most willing to listen. Your words of faith are so beautiful to me, and I surprise you with my answers when you least expect them. Listen. Let it dawn upon you what results come from walking in fellowship with me. When we're in tune, there's nothing that can stop you. I'm always here, listening for your voice. And there can be no other obstacles that may be in existence, except the seeds of doubt and discouragement which the enemy will try hard to spread in your mind. He tries to make your mind chaotic with the negative thoughts, but I do believe you shall never allow it to happen. Together, we shall be able to steer out of this problem, and we shall keep the path before you clear of the refuse he throws into it. Just please keep the lines of communication open between us and the relationship tight, so you may keep on soaring without a hitch. When you talk to me, pause and listen for my answer. Be still and quiet, and give a listening ear to what I will say to you. Open your Bible and feast on my words. They await you. There is so much more to be displayed, so much that you have yet to see and yet to know, and I am more than willing to show it all to you in depths you would not consider. I want to bring you to a place where your spirit is so alive to the supernatural blessings I have promised. Let me share my blueprint with you, purposes I have in store, and give you directions and guideposts along your way so that you know where you're headed for the safe arrival at your desired destination. I shall alert you of your perils and remind you that I am always here to support you. I hope to see you here again tomorrow, and I request that tonight before you go to sleep you spend a little time with just me. My voice shall be gentle whispers of my love to you throughout your days and nights. We are going to converse as if we were best friends, and when you go to sleep, all you will dream of is us conversing. I want to assure you that the tribulations you are going through right now do not compare at all to the magnificent, glorious, and heavenly goodies that I am going to shower upon you. Yes, this entire trying time will end very soon. You have gone through so much and painfully cried, but it is my love that has kept you to this point. You are reading and hearing my words at this moment, not by mere coincidence. It is an appointment from above to receive hope and reassurance that my plans for you are filled with prosperity and peace. Trust in this process and believe in my promises. Keep the door to your heart open for the incredible ways I will reveal myself to you. Your life does have purpose. It is not only escape from sadness that is possible, it is right within your reach. Even in your darkest moments of grief and cares, my comfort and grace have filled you with hope. My love has comforted your troubled heart. You are pulsating with life, designed to continue overcoming, for that is my plan for you. I challenge you now. Arise up, let go of the past, and take courageously into the future. Walk through the doors I am opening for you. The things I bless you with won't make your life hard. The prosperity I give you won't put you in a bind of debt. The abundance that pours into your life will not lead you to sorrow. Once again, I want you to keep your eyes on what's ahead. Keep your attention on the path ahead of you. Don't get sidetracked. Do not lose focus. Do not listen to the whispers of those trying to derail you. Bad news and cynical, untruthful people will weaken your faith. However, remember this, my word is full of promises. Do not let slip any of them. Listen carefully. Doubt in what I have spoken can cause discouragement and can weaken your spirit. Be strong in your faith and hope for the future that I have planned for you. A future full of hope, success, and joy. You've got to hold on to your faith without doubt, for such times are these when storms will roar and anything is around you. Deep down, know that I love you so much, am on my way to strengthen and help you. All the fears that beset your mind so much will soon vanish. You'll see by yourself how much I love you. Dear valued supporter, your super thanks donations are instrumental in sharing the message of divine truth and enlightenment globally. Together, we're building a brighter future for everyone. Simply press the super thanks button to welcome boundless blessings into your life. I do look into your heart, and I see your steadfast belief. But if doubts besiege you, bend your knees before me and cry out for my support. Affirm again your embrace of my love. Cry out to me. You shall never doubt. Do not let your hope have slipped, so I shall stand by you, to give you strength to endure. After all, I'm giving you the strength to move on, not to be overwhelmed by your trials, but to rise again. Keep pushing on in your journey. Do not give up when it becomes tough. You have triumphed before, my friend, and those things that stand against you today will not rock a successful victory. You will not be defeated or put to shame. Hear my words with your understanding heart. Things will take courage for today and tomorrow. Hold fast to my promises, for they shall be the sure confidence and victory of your life. Because of your unswerving faith in me, you are about to see a supernatural miracle. My word shall be the healing for your body, protection for your family, provision for you, and supply for every need that arises in your life. Never will bread be lacking at your table. Laughter and true rich living shall fill your home. Accept my blessings in humility and gratefulness, and don't forget about the one who is broken. Use your abundance to support others and strengthen them. Lend a hand to help the needy, and see how I open the windows of heaven to pour out on you blessings in abundance, filling your house with peace and joy. The blessing will show in your life to bring about harmony and stability to your family, in good health, and in the wisdom that nurtures special moments of joy, with each new day bringing forth life. Trust in me. Behold the promise for a better tomorrow for all who care for me. Soon you will see that your dreams, which once you thought were untouchable, will come to reality. Be certain that I, your almighty, supernatural God, am present with and for you. I will provide, protect, and sustain you now and forevermore. Continue to walk in faith as you keep your heart open for all the infinite possibilities that will come your way. And be prepared to be knocked off your feet with what I have in store for your life. Today, I place this great courage into the vessel of your heart. Oh, Stand up so very strong and firm and know that victory is already yours. I am very conscious, therefore, I come to stand by you. Never let your struggle for your dreams run to a halt. Be solid like a rock if the world is trying to have you down, if enemies are plotting against you. Beat away the negatives and the tentacles of fear trying to hold your progression. Don't let anyone or anything douse the flame of the dreams that burn within you. Hold on to your plans and don't be defeated by the circumstances that change. If I inspired dreams in your heart, it's because I've got the ability to make them come true. Trust me, I am right beside you, fighting right along with you. That is the way it will be. Engage with determination in the tasks at hand. A person who is resolute in their faith can accomplish wonders and miracles beyond anyone's imagination. Faith is essential. It makes the seemingly impossible possible and guides you in your obedience to me. Your faith is delightful in my sight. Be aware that those driven by envy will offer criticism, but do not let this sway you. Accept this path with full confidence that with faith everything is possible, and my company to you stands as a guarantee of success and support. Keep your heart and actions along with this principle, and you shall see in your life that the impossible is happening. Dear child, if they term you an extremist or a mad person for being by my teachings, do not lose heart. Move forward with the courage and persistence of a conquering warrior. Pretty soon, they'll be stumbling, totally confused, in their efforts to ridicule and shake your faith. Ignore the distractions of the detractors, the ones who seek to lead you away from the course you know in your heart you must be on. You've come such a long way and you're right at the point of receiving some incredible blessings. How devastating if you turn away now. Remember, I did not call you to be defeated. You are ordained to be winning with me. The price I paid for your victory was great. On the cross, my thoughts were on you. Know that your struggles and your crying have not gone in vain, because if you can hear my voice now, I am your eternal King, and I indeed laid my hand upon you in blessing as a reward for your faith and fidelity. You owe me everything, and yet will I ask of you nothing but your heart. Never forget this bond between us. I will never turn you away or cast you off. As you step out into each new day, commit your plans humbly and gratefully to my care, and wherever you go, there you will find my blessing. My presence and power shall go with you, to protect you and those dear to you from enemies, dangers, and strife. Do not fear, for nothing can happen to you without passing through my loving hands. My presence enfolds you in a strong embrace with infinite love. If the earth trembles under your feet, or if the seas run dry, even if the moon falls to pieces and the world tolls its bell for the end, know that I am never leaving your side. I am with you yesterday, today, and forever. I listen to hear every beat of your heart, every silent prayer you lift up with your soul. I yearn for you to see how intensely I love you. Open your eyes to the fruits blooming in your life. It is I who put bread on your table and can lighten your burden. Entrust me with your life, for I am the physician, making you whole again. In my hands lay the assurances of success and the solutions to your quest. My love will be the panacea to all your pains and miseries. Drop all your concerns, take a deep breath, and let the elixir, my spirit's breath, fill you with life. Succumb to the surge of joy and peace. Feel the fetters of mental agony and spiritual desperation melting away. Your heart is healing, your pain is melting away. I am leading you into a new course, to a brilliant destiny. My visions are much grander, and my plans much deeper than you can conceive. The future which I have planned for you is filled with abundance, joy, and heavenly favor. Do not, therefore, lose any sleep over material losses, since they do not define your happiness. If what you have been possessed of fades, or is taken from you, I stand with you, to revive and to raise you up, because your faith is something that no one can take from you or deprive you of, your eternal anchor, love. Your value is priceless. There's not any one thing that could ever convince me you're not worth every iota of struggle in my eyes. No force, no voice, no circumstance could ever talk you into leaving me. not your job, not your efforts. And no power on earth compares to my protection of you. Do not be overwhelmed by earthly losses and sorrows that threaten to crush your spirits. If you have trusted me in times of abundance, trust me now in the trials. Let me take you in my arms and see you through this difficult period of your life. This is the promise to remember deep within your heart. I will return to you manifold, everything that has been stolen from you. But stay calm for now. Do not weep, fret, or be taken by anger. Don't allow yourself to follow the mind downloads. Don't allow the enemy to distract or lead you away from me. I care so much. We will continue on this trip together. The enemy is crushed, and you know it. I ask you to draw near to me. If you walk dispersedly in your spirit, being saddened on account of the toils of life, you are precious to me above everything. I shed my blood, offering my life, for the purpose of saving you from the claws of darkness. Share this video with up to 3 people if you need God's presence. My presence is in your heart, for I have delivered you from every curse and every kind of punishment. I never left you, nor am I leaving you behind. I am with you always. Return to me now, and you will see a change as your heart begins to open up to the fullness of my love being poured into it. Let go of the words from those who scorned you once, knowing envy was looking for your fall, to break you. And yet here you stand, upheld by my mighty hand which has raised you from despair. The time for your weeping is over. You no longer have to live in suffering. I am speaking healing into your very being, washing away that which has stuck with your spirit and caused you pain. From now on, yes, this very moment, you are to feel the rush of living waters that burst forth from deep within you. These shall be waters of pure joy, immense strength, emotional resilience, clarity of thought, and invigorated passion to progress and move forward. I'm initiating a very deep change in your life. You will see and feel the changes firsthand. Return to me, live with me, forever. I long to bless everything about your life, every dream you bring before me, every labor of your hands, everything given and received will be increased many times over when blessed by me. I summon you to worship and serve me, to stay alert to my leading. Stay close to me, for I am here with you, ready to bless and to multiply all that you do. Draw near to me always with a humble heart and bended knee. Then and only then am I able to bestow on you the wisdom you seek, which will not only enrich your life but also that of your family, your friends, and your country. Stay close to me, for my love toward you is uncomplicated and pure. Put your trust in me as a child trusts, holy and open of heart. I see the full extent of your struggles, even when you feel lost, unable to discern a way out. From my vantage, I assure you there is a pathway forward. You will discover the solutions you seek. Follow my voice, drink in my words, and day after day I will whisper in your heart, this is the way. My promises are the keys to your freedom from bondage. Just fall upon your knees, lay your burden before me, and then rise forth to do, and you shall know that my promises have power to set your captive soul free. Your dreams, your plans, your aspirations, all that which you need to realize your highest ideals, is in my hands. I am the holder of all wealth, thus the Lord over gold and silver. Only trust in me for all your needs to be supplied, proving once again that I, Jehovah, am your eternal shepherd for your soul. You shall lack nothing. Open your heart, for I am ready to fill it with wisdom and many blessings. You have called for my help. Well, I guarantee the answer you seek is coming. I shall light the way that you must go and oversee all those little details that are beyond your comprehension. When something comes up that you cannot understand, then call on me. Release to me all that distresses your heart, all that gives you anxiety. Keep your heart light and your mind free. Just do what you can, and for all that is beyond your power, leave it to me. The main thing is to focus your energies on the things that count. Pray over your family and actively advocate for them. They have problems of their own, and through you, they will learn more of my ways and be inspired to start believing and trusting in me. I have abundant blessings in store awaiting them, ready to transform their lives. It is my desire that your family be united with perpetual peace. Praying and fasting when necessary is good, but also share with them, listen to their problems, and let them see that you care for them. Be to them what I am to you. I long for your entire household to know me as God through your acts and through the love in which I have dwelled in you. I love you, and I want to be close to you in your every struggle. Together, nothing can overthrow you. No sorrow, no depression, no difficulty, and no despair shall prevail over you. I have no end to my love for you, and it is because of this love that I stand by your side. Do not do anything without my advice. I know that you are standing at the crossroads and that there are options in front of you from which one can change your life forever. So, just wait. Do not be frightened or pressed into doing something. Find a quiet space, kneel down, shut your eyes, and turn to me. Then, I will show you the wisest ways and establish the life and future I intend for you. Do not try to do everything yourselves. The results of that will bring disappointment. For with me, you will have all the answers and all the way in which to go. Allow your heart to be at peace as these words settle into you. Take a deep breath and feel my love around you. I want to be able to tell you these truths today so you can be full of peace, knowing that in my presence you will always find the light that is able to extinguish every doubt and give light to your thoughts. I want you to understand the value of your prayers. Each time you speak to me, I am listening, assisting, and revealing the best path for you. And as you stay in my holy words and heed my advice, you shall gather precious wisdom leading you steadily toward triumph. You needn't learn through hardship or wait for disappointment to appreciate its depth. Beginning today, pray a little more, seek me a little more. Then at every turn in the path you will know the right way to go. And in every different stage of faith, you will be able to walk with confidence, knowing that your Heavenly Father is always there to stand beside, to grace your journey. You shall no longer be bound by fear, neither will you struggle with doubt that used to plague your mind. For I am a God of illumination. In my presence and all things are light. And with me, thy way shall never be darkened, but always lighted by the flame of mine love, a flame abiding in the heart of him that seeketh me and loveth my presence. I am always at your disposal to enable you to make the most excellent decisions and guide your footsteps through peaceful, serene paths that open themselves to those who pray with real faith. That is why I beg of you never to stop seeking me. I love you so much. Come closer. Let my touch reach out to your heart and bring comfort to your soul. As each day breaks now, there are those who suffer and who also long for my presence with them. I am sending you to them to shine my love and to tell of my wonderful, beautiful power. And you will find that your joy becomes more full and your strength increases exponentially when you live with a heart of praise and thanksgiving. I want to see you joyful. That is my truth. I am no liar, but the truth lies in this. Real happiness can be found when you give me a place at the very center of your life. When you listen to my words and genuinely seek after my presence, I have my greatest joy in lavishing blessings and affection upon you. I have come to bring you peace, to mend the broken heart. I take your heart and emotions gently into my hands. I surround you with my love, keeping and caring for you with great tenderness. The words that come from my mouth shall dissolve all your suffering. Remember that my love is unconditional, whether your hair has graying streaks or your skin bears the marks of time. I have always loved you and shall ever protect you. Trust in me, find shelter in my embrace. You have nothing to fear in my presence. All shall be well. My Holy Spirit is full of love and warmth. Your character shall be refined, your feelings refreshed, and your mindset, speech, and beliefs changed from top to bottom under my guidance. My word roots deep into your soul, strengthening your faith. I heard your cries. I saw the despair in your heart, feeling you could not stand anymore. I hurried to protect you. Then, all of a sudden, these trials came upon you, and their ungrateful souls cast their frustration upon you. I look at them in utter disbelief at how they misuse the gifts I've given, how words are used to harm you and hands to break you. and they are far enough from me that, with clear eyes, they would fail to see who it is standing behind you. For they do not understand that you are covered, that though they war against you, they won't see you fall. Those who would bring hurt to you, I will abase, and those who would dishonor you, I will turn back. And I will uncover the corners where darkness is lurking at this moment against you, scheming about you, supposing you weak. Truly, their eyes are blind, they do not know with whom they contend. And there you sit, perfectly safe. Nothing or anyone can hurt you in this world. Trials will come, sorrows, illnesses, rumblings of war. Those who despise me walk in darkness. But you, with your meek heart and your simple faith, will overcome all things, not by earthly wealth or human power, but by my Holy Spirit, that divine well springing up in your life to refresh it, purifying the soul and strengthening your faith. Have a good day, walk in peace, you are never alone. My right hand shall lead thee, removing thine steps from unseen dangers. Nothing in darkness shall penetrate my shield. Declare it boldly, believe it in your heart. The blood of Jesus protects me. I am safe. My beloved child, I love thee. Today, I stretch out to speak to thee with sweetness and softness, with sweetness and patience. Hear me now, your salvation depends on your trusting these promises. I know that so often you feel alone, invisible, overlooked, and so here I am your closest friend, and my ears ache for your voice. Longing, too, that our conversations be open and you share everything, your feelings, your difficulties. Together, we will overcome every issue you are facing and scale every obstacle. Yes, I know you're struggling, but I also know how strong you are. Made in my image and likeness, you're far more resilient than you feel you can be. You'll get through this storm, and then the sun shall break through, shining resplendent to light up your life. Just have a little faith, my child. Let me be your strength and your consolation. You shall stand by my side through all adversity. March on with courage. Do not be frightened. I have preordained a future for you filled with victory, not pierced with pain or sorrow. These current sufferings are only passing shadows. My current blessings, in comparison with the struggles you are undergoing, are much greater. Then, if thou art in doubt, distressed, or forsaken, turn around toward my voice. Fall on your knees, for I am always close at hand. Speak, and I'll light your way. I will not let any sorrow make you afraid, nor any adversities overcome you. I have instilled in you the character and courage within you to scale any obstacle. I am far more than a protector. I am your best friend, dedicated to your well-being. Hear me now, and hearken to my words, for it is in your faith that you are going to see the glory of my magnificence at work in your life and the tranquility of my peace in your heart. Never turn away from your trust. No hurricane can topple you or foe sneer at your trust. You shall never again be ashamed. Even when the sea is wide and choppy, be mindful that I'm in the boat with you, taking us to the shores of change, healing, and lots of miracles. Just keep your trust in me, and once you're back on firm ground, you will see that all your troubles have been left behind. Whenever you feel lonely, reach out to me. Come, and I shall be as your guiding star, lighting your way as you travel. My love for you is limitless, ethereal in nature. Always be alert and never off guard. I'll help, but keep head and soul awake and ready. You said you felt restlessness unlimited, but have faith in me. Come into my presence when you are troubled. I will be your peace. Never will your fears steal your faith and make you restless. The enemy never slumbers, looking for ways to trip you up and in hopelessness trap you, shaking your faith. That is the age-old battle, and I will always be the resolute protector and guard of your soul, even when you sleep. You may feel the intensity of these battles, and often you have gone through huge storms unbeknownst to you. Take comfort and know that I am fighting for you in the spirit realms right in the middle of spiritual warfare. Take comfort and know that I am always by your side, fighting to keep you safe from the forces of darkness that wish to destroy you. You are well beloved and strongly favored. You hold an extremely large advantage because I am with you. I am your all-powerful, undefeated Heavenly Father. Never look at your challenges as if they are larger or more intimidating than me. Do not let difficult times get you cornered or fill you with fear. When threats resound around you, let not your imperfections or past mistakes be a factor that diminishes my love for you or my commitment to protect you, your family, and your home. Enemies may hurry to disturb you with lies and empty words about fancied troubles or unfounded accusations. I will cover you with my protection so that you will come out of these tests as triumphant and illustrious. Don't stay there in the past with your wrong choices or perceived deficiencies. My word assures and promises you that my victory will be reflected in your life, definitely. From my throne, blessings flow to you straight. Soon will you harvest the fruit of endurance, the prize of bravery, the reward for resolution to win, the crown of eternal life, and countless other blessings which you must accept and believe in. Speak to me with your lips and in your heart, confessing your willingness to receive these gifts. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. My dear child, it is I who love you. My voice listens as you carry many heavy loads. For today, in every way, I come to lift them off your shoulders. Let me carry them. Do not hide from the weight. Learn to rest in my love, steadfast, unfailing, and transforming your life in a deep way. You feel worn and deeply scarred, mistrusting the world around you. You have come to question the very existence of love, hardened by those who offered affection only to exploit your trust. But hear my truth. I love you unconditionally. I'm here not only to declare my love, but to demonstrate it through healing. Your mind may deny the need for my help, convinced you are unbroken. But had you spiritual eyes wherewith to see the condition of your soul, you would be aware of the ugly gashes that disfigure it, and you would know that these were not really representations of yourself. The reactions and defensiveness you display, even towards those closest to you, are not you at your best. You're feeling some pain so strong within you that it has now become your closest companion, blurring your vision of the good things I have placed around you. Every day you wake up lacking energy, feeling disillusioned with life. This is not you. You are not a negative or flawed person by nature. Now, today, I wish you to see yourself through my eyes as a creature of tremendous loving and goodness, deserving of peace and joy. So let me heal the deep hurt and rejuvenate your spirit. You will find strength within yourself to walk through each tomorrow with expectation, now that you know the many blessings that are glittering all over your path. You are loved now and always. You weren't made with a heart full of anger and resentment. Look again in the mirror. The reflection that stares back is a wonderfully made masterpiece of beauty and depth. Your eyes say you see nothing special, but look again. Think of the laughter, the tears last night when you cried for the person so dear to you. Now, dawn. These experiences show how deeply moving you can be, how love can enrich and transform. You just know how to love passionately but might shy away from remembrance. I promise to merge you into like a bit of a deep encounter in love, where you might not be able to forget about it again. These are not lines of flattery, but the pure love of affection that I hold for you. I know there is another person in your life whom you need to taste this same love of mine. If both of you open more your hearts to me, then both of you would begin today along that path to healing. Share these promises to them. You come back to me, day after day, listen to my words, and let them take deep root within your heart. As you meditate upon these truths, they shall be imprinted forever upon your soul and spirit, to be the guides and consolers of every moment. I love you deeply with a love that is forever. I see your pain, how you suffer from the disdain of others. But remember, my love for you does not end. You weep for being left lonely, but all the while I was relentlessly pounding at the door of your heart, wishing you would open it to me. Step into my embrace. This is where you should be. In my company, you will be loved and adored as you deserve. Here, you will discover your value and you will never accept the scraps of love from the people who fill your world. I'm here to infuse your life with never-ceasing love. You have worked through low, lonely times, hoping for love, only to be answered by disdain, contempt, and betrayal when you gave your heart away. Yet, still know that I remain here with you always, waiting. I created you so tender in my very images and likeness, and deep within, I placed this yearning for love. Ever I was here. Long have I waited for you to turn to me, for instead of the signs of my love all around, seek me to find me in you, though it is pure love that you have always wanted. A love that fills, a love that changes. Leave behind the injuries that happened in the past and look forward to a future where you are appreciated, adored, and absolutely unconditionally loved. It hurts me to see how deception has clouded your perception of my love. You have been deceived. That is why you feel I will not accept you as you are. This lie drove you away, filled you with resentment, and in the process, kept you from feeling even a tiny bit of the love that I have for you. As you threw yourself further and further away, happiness became something you couldn't find, and joy became hard to feel. Why didn't you understand what it was that was leaving you so restless? There was a void in your life that could not be filled, not even by those surrounding you who claimed to be your friends and loved ones. Trusting them too much, you bared wide the doors of your heart, only to let them take advantage of your vulnerability. They have robbed you of your dreams and sapped you of your joy, as though a gentle flower were forcibly plucked from its very stem by the roughness of a wind. They stripped you, my child, reduced you to overwhelmed sorrow, leaving you to exchange promises of love with the deepest betrayals, overwhelming you with the ink of anger as you wrote out your contract of resentment with the tears of your own deep wounds. Yet I, my child, never left your side. I am here, ready to mend broken pieces of your heart with my unending love and tender touch. Turn back to me. Let go of that hurt and let me fill those voids with peace and with joy that nobody can ever take away from you. I'm always here, by your side, waiting to hug you, cure you, and restore you of all that was taken. I see your sufferings, and it humiliates me sorely, for I love you so very much. But know that I am ready to forgive everything. Every misstep you have taken, I have forgiven already. It touches my heart to see your penitence. No more words are needful on that point. I only long to embrace you. I want to be near you where you will feel really safe. In my arms, you will be secure, and not a single thing will hurt you ever again. Love will, of course, come back to your life, but you are not the same person anymore. Your heart is stronger now, tempered through adversity. You will never beg for love again. Next time it comes, you will know your value to me so well. Many shall come promising you the moon and stars, but you shall remain unwavering in your realization that you are indeed a child of your Creator. Next time it shall come, you will recognize real, genuine, and everlasting love with your heart full of my love. Let me take your hand, and let me lead you down this new path, that of blessings and miracles, happiness, and moments of joy. You have talked too much and traveled. It is time for you to be set free. Take a moment to take an inventory of all your concerns, all your thoughts and fears that steal your joy and peace, and all the faith and confidence that I have put inside of you. Remember that there is a time for everything. That time to be brave, that time to rest. In my embrace, trust in me, rest in my arms, and believe in the promises that I have made for you. That time of rest and renewal approaches. Take a moment now to lie back. Leave all behind, those projects that distress and fright you, for a moment. Waste not forth in a hurry until you have gathered to me, brought your spirit back to fullness, and your strength is renewed. Step back for a moment in order to breathe and refocus, and then, when you rise renewed and prepared, continue on your way. When you are ready to take the next steps, believe you me, My hand is right here to take yours and lead you. Together, we will walk the path of blessings. I will just make sure that your first steps are well placed as I brace you. When we come upon the mountain, symbolic of the hardships and troubles in your life, I will be your strength. So as it gets rockier, know that I am here to carry you in my arms, comforting and supporting you with every possible step that we will take. But when at last we come out on the top, and there you are with faith renewed and spirit freshened, we will push the clouds aside. And we shall light up the horizon and see this expanse of landscape, teeming with blessings all meant for you. These blessings are washing over your life like gentle, nourishing rain, fulfilling all the deep desires and gifts your soul longed for. Be careful not to forget that the journey you are on is not just about arriving, but about growing through it. Every adversity works to the purpose of firming your trust in me, building up resilience, and bringing the way into clarity. Make it as important to be with me in quiet, reflective moments as it is to pursue. In the quietness, you will be given the preparation to perform. Now let's go from the mountaintop to the road that lies at its feet. The experiences that lie ahead are so vast and full of treasure that they will expand your life, teaching you new lessons and bringing you even closer to the understanding of your purpose, embracing joy from all around and living to the fullest in my presence. Trust in my time and my plan, for I know your heart's desires, and I look forward to abundantly blessing you as you press on in this walk with me. Do not close your heart to the unexpected ways through which I may choose to work in your life. Together, share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. From there you shall see all that has been created, and your life shall be full with that life which I promised all those who follow me. For this journey you are about to take is a new road, pitched for only 2 to travel on. You have been trying, in the past, to run after the dreams I put into your heart by yourself. So you have seen how hard it is and realized that this is not a journey to be walked alone. Obstacles are many and great. Enemies you might meet may seem fierce. But don't forget, when you go with me, the way will not be treacherous. The road changes, it becomes beautiful and light. Then difficulties that occur with you when we are walking together will not depress you. They will give you strength. As if from an inner self they supplied forces and lightness. With every step, the view changes. You will begin to see life by faith, day by day. You will realize more and more why I am urging you to press above all in striving to believe. Here is where your real strength lies. You shall see in due time that opposition coming your way is not so shattering as it appears through the eyes of faith, lifted by your supernatural vision. They roar as a lion, but it is for strengthless roaring that they would strike into the heart fear. But fear not, for I, your heavenly Father, am with you all along the way, day and night. Think of me as a great giant walking beside you, his shadow falling around the fears and doubts that would come to upset you. Be steadfast, then, be brave, and fight for the right. Be certain that I am here, prepared and waiting to help you do so. I want to guide but also protect and be your limitless source of strength. We do not travel this path just for the destination, but to get stronger in faith and courage while facing the challenges. The more you press on, the more you will find yourself growing in understanding and developing a capacity to overcome adversity. Every triumph along this way will increase your confidence in yourself, but more importantly, in your dependence upon me. The more you are able to trust and believe, the more you'll see the fruit of your faith manifesting in your life. Come out therefore to bold, and be not afraid of the roars against you. For you are never alone, and with me to lead you, every step that you make has its security. You are equipped not just to meet the challenges, but to overcome them, and emerge victorious, strengthened in my presence, guided by my hand. You can come now and follow me. Give me your hand, and let us walk into the blessings that are waiting for you. Let the assurance in your heart be that I have loved you much. I yearn that you learn to trust and rest in my arms the way a child does. I have washed your heart to restore your faith so that it will be open and trusting like the heart of a little child. But then, I drew close to you. I'm much more than your father. I am your friend. You may spend as much time as you desire with me, sharing your thoughts, your dreams, your needs. And when you speak, I listen to every word you share. Describe the longings that rise up in your heart and all that you feel is necessary to complete them. It is then, in these moments of exchange, our union comes closer and your trust grows. Know that I have told you. I am your eternal Father, and I will never abandon you, nor shall I go anywhere from which I do not return. I am with you, standing beside you most of all during those moments of your life when you feel alone. And if ever in your heart you doubt that I am near or that I left you, then recall our conversations. Remember my promises. I am unchanging and truthful. I don't know how to lie or break commitments. And there is an accuser who is trying to deprive you of peace. He constantly reminds you of the past. In the dark, he whispers of sins, long forgiven, trying to instill shame and regret for who you once were. But remember, I have transformed you. You are not defined by your past. Oh, if only you could see yourself as I do. Even just a glimpse, you would stand astounded at the transformation. You are on a journey toward a large goal, and it is by faith that you shall reach it. Though you can't see right now what your life translated will look like, it is your steady faith in me that gives you the determination and endurance to press on. This is the faith that will see you through every obstacle and into this glorious purpose I have prepared for you. Can you imagine such a day? You will then turn around and look back over the pathway you have trod, the distance you will have come. You will remember those mornings of doubt, the days you wanted to give up but chose not to because of your faith. Those moments of hardship shall stand in testimony to your strength and my guidance in every step and misstep. Know this, my love for you does not change. The accuser might try to echo past mistakes, but I am the voice of truth and redemption. Hear me, not the shadows of yesterday. I am with you, cheering you on, celebrating each victory, lifting you up in every moment of weakness. Hold on to that truth and let your faith keep moving you. Every test you bear is a chance to show how big your faith really is and how real my changing love is for life. You are a people of destiny, your future bright, filled with hope and victory, shaped not by your past. I have placed my Holy Spirit within you as a seal of my promise to you, cleansing your heart and putting upon your head a crown of victory. All this I do because I do love you so. This is not some sort of vague action, but actually is a deep declaration of commitment to you. You are marked by this crown as one who does not know defeat and cannot be conquered. With every step we take further, remember my continuing love and ongoing support, never failing. Feel my Spirit's consolation and empowering in your heart at every moment. So when challenges come your way, remember you don't wear just a self-made crown, but the one that I put upon you to remind you that you are loved, protected, and victorious. Now, take the next step forward and journey through the limitless borders of my love and the scope of the plans I have for you. In every test, in every triumph, know that you are not alone. I am with you, leading, helping, loving you in each step. Yet, even as you grow further into this world to be strong and competent, to me you will always remain my child, inexperienced and dear. Let not fears take hold of you, for I will be with you in each step you take. Because I am your God, do not feel overwhelmed. I have come to strengthen and support, lift up with my righteous hand, to dwell eternally as a prince or princess at the side of your Father in heaven. Take on a little child's heart, pure, innocent, grateful, and simple. Yet, as you journey through this earthly life, I will robe you with power and royal apparel and stationed an angelic army around you. Never are you alone, but encircled by my tender care and affection, limitless love for you. Dear to my heart it is. Look beyond what is before you. The obstacles you see, problems, difficulties, opposition, are not in the way. They are neither too big nor too strong, and they aren't here to stay. For I am filling you with my resurrection power. Get up, and let the boldness, the might I am giving you, empower you. You will rout armies, You will scale walls with this living God empowerment. Convey to me your determination. Tell me that you are ready not to be defeated. And I will resound this in your ears. Nothing bad that happens is going to destroy you. No grim prognosis is going to crush your spirit. You are commissioned, empowered, and mandated to overcome every difficulty. Be sure that in moments of doubt, in dark hours, and when storms come, I am with you always, to counsel, guard you, and to love you. Step forward with confidence, my child, for your path is one of victory and honor, set by my endless love for you. Do not let the threat of breakups or family disputes steal your joy. Your emotions will mess you up and whisper that everything is over, that up ahead, the challenges are insurmountable, that harsh words from others will break you, and that never again are you ever going to be happy. But I have brought you to this point to hear my comforting voice and to realize that I am very interested in every part of your life. I look at the variety of troubles that threaten to rock back and forth your boat of peace. They hit you just when you are about to enter into tremendous blessings. Asterisk, asterisk. This is not by accident. Asterisk, asterisk. It's often in moments of pending joy that obstacles multiply, trying to plant despair and avoid your success. Your enemies will think they are going to have victory over you. They are after creating for you a stifling situation, a disruption in your peace, and yet they surely are not aware of the power that I placed within you. And don't you dare get broken down or scared by their intimidations. They will not anticipate the strength and valor that shall be your possession. I bestowed you with godlike power to fight off the very darkness that dares lay claim to your own soul. The strength I bestow upon you goes much beyond human. It reaches out into the spiritual and enables you to resist and put an end to the ill malice that could be aimed at you by others. For you are not a passive receptor of these tests. You are an active carrier of my light and truth. By how you respond in adversity, so will the strength of your faith and character be revealed. The surprise to your enemies shall be your indomitable peace and confidence, a living epistle of the power that I have invested in you. Be strong, my child. Your battles are not your own, they are under my watchful eye. I will be there to guide you on, giving you boldness to conquer any stumbling block before you. This time of your testing will license away very soon, and you will come out very much stronger, your faith refined like refined gold, with more joy and peace in your heart. Remember, the victory has already been won before your face, because I am with you. Let go of the notion that you are alone and defenseless. Be refreshed and nourished in heart by my sayings and decrees, since I always told you and will tell you again to be strong and courageous. Probably you were pressed by the enemy's schemes, a trial to measure your trust. Be reminded that no test that you will experience, whatever it is, will ever harm you, for I stand with you, the strongest of all. You have dwelled under my protective shade and within my secure shelter. You have been cleansed through my sacrifice and empowered through my spirit. I am your God, the omnipotent and mighty, but you, my created child, in my own image and likeness. And within these truths, your heart should leap with joy, and with thanksgiving, your lips. As you grapple with these difficulties, you must realize that it is not the nature of these things to determine your outcome. Rather, they are opportunities to witness my power at work in your life. Adversity looks very massive, yet, when thrown on the light of my presence, the result is only a shadow. With me, you have the ultimate protector, one who already secures your victory. It is good news that you need to nurture and live on. There is no power greater than my love for you. In this truth you walk every day. Let it lift up your spirit and firm up your determination. Alertness to that knowledge, you will never be forsaken. You will always be cherished. You will forever be defended by my all-powerful hand. Rejoice in this confidence, my beloved, for it is your bedrock and your bastion. You have all within me to face these trials of the world with confidence and grace. Let your heart be light, and let your spirit be filled with peace, for you will be truly secure in my love. Now I ask you, do you truly believe in me? For I have seen your steadfast faith, and I know how firmly you have stood through all trials. A time of great blessing is about to come upon you and your house. and you are positioned to be able to contain all that I have in store for you. Do not allow thoughts of past failures to defeat you. You have never been a failure in my eyes, and you never will be. Know that I love you unconditionally. You are the object of my deepest affection. I guide your growth, and when necessary, I provide correction. My love is patient and forgiving. If you stumble, you will rise again. If you falter, you need only bring your mistakes to me, seek my forgiveness, and I will forgive you with boundless love and patience. Then you shall shake yourself from the dust, my word impregnated into your bones, and with your eyes firmly set on the goals, you march on. Of course, humanity fails, but my children are humble enough to see their weaknesses and faults and receive my forgiveness, and then walk away free, not defeated, listening to guilt anymore. So can you. Your mistakes do not define you. The enemy might have used your feelings of insufficiency to reduce and rob you, but I'm declaring to you today, whatever has been robbed from you shall be restored. So arise again, this time knowing that you are loved, equipped, and powered by me. Forget the past. There is nothing you can do to change it. Look ahead. Your future is full of blessings. Let every dawn be a new declaration of trust in me, and see the doors of heaven and restoration open wide before you. You were born for victory, not defeat, and I am with you every step along the way. I long to see you free emotionally, not condemning yourself for what has happened, or clipping your wings of potential, wondering if you have the ability to get the job done. I long for you to grow in faith, to learn how to depend on me more. Many times I will push you towards impossible assignments, but remember, I have chosen you to be a blessing to all the people around you, and this leaves you with no choice but to rise beyond your state. You have to let go of the thongs that you have tied around yourself and accept that indeed, you are my beloved. The adversities you managed to get through taught you endurance. It was in that state, a state of emotional distress, heavy with fear of what tomorrow might bring, that your spirit was once crushed by burdens like these and negative thoughts. Surely it was a terrible journey, but through it, you experienced and harnessed priceless wisdom. You are now ready to make good decisions, to relate with good friends, and to walk the path that I have prepared for you, a path that reflects my will. You sit at the threshold of a new and fabulous phase in your life, one resplendent with mighty miracles and fulsome successes. The blessings on their way to you are going to bear faith and strength and just huge joy to your life. Take them to yourself without any doubt. Open wide the hands of your heart. Leave all previous reservations in the past and confidently walk into this new season, knowing that I go with you, leading and supporting you. Prepare your heart to receive these gifts. In that, you'll see the fetters of fear and doubt which have held you back are broken off. Now you become all that I want you to be, free to be completely alive and to the full measure, rich in grace. It is your time, my child, to live life, to thrive under this care, knowing for sure the actualization of my promises in your life. Equate me not with those who condemn, condition, coerce, and seek to deceive. There are those who claim to speak my words yet conjure misdeeds and punishments enough to weigh heavily and bear you down. They would have you believe your trials are a creation of mine doing and that I am a vengeful God. Here's the word. My sacrifice was not in vain. I shed my blood on the cross and atoned for all your sins, the sins you committed in ignorance before you knew me, the sins you committed in rebellion when you resisted my ways. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel and follow me, not with my mistakes. They were made out of moments of weakness and distraction. But know this, my coming was out of pure love. I offered you forgiveness time and time again, renewing each time your spirit and restoring your joy. Your faith, which was dim in the past, has been rekindled because you embraced my forgiveness. And very well, my friend, see this conversation we're having live testimony to your kindling faith. Today, I have given you a supernatural revelation. This experience is true. This is not part of your imagination. By such a revelation, you will always accept my love with great trust in my undying love. From now on, you will never be able just to know my love mentally, but you shall feel it deeply in every moment of your life. Embrace this truth and be pulled free from the clutches of these chains of untruth thrust upon you by others. I value and love you beyond measure. Hold dearly to this knowledge, and feel it in your innermost being. Let it fortify you every new day. Let the reality of my love light the way and take you to the innermost parts of where that relationship will lead, brings you further to me. When you wake up in the morning, allow your heart to be full of thanksgiving, free from the shackles of the past, and with the continuing desire to live life to the fullest, doing good, serving, and helping your family and everyone around you. I would implore you to cleanse all fear from your heart so that there is ample space for the blessings that I am about to rain upon you. You will begin to feel my presence working in your life in deep, uniquely exquisite ways. It starts today, and I will make it unforgettable. I love you deep inside. Remember, people are not the ones who chose your path. I open the doors whenever and wherever I decree. I'm going to shower you and your family with all my love and care. Nothing can break the connection between the two of us. My love for you is forever, constant. And even if you fall 1,000 times, my grace is always there to welcome you back again, to restore you. Do not let darkness concern your heart. I am your God, your Father, your King, and a true mate to lean during the tough times. I am your strength and your help. Be sure that sooner or later I will arrive, showing my power in your life, comforting your heart by the firmness of my plan and the eternity of my love. Know that I searched for you when you were feeling your lowest and despair was your closest friend. I came to reveal to you how dear you are to me. I will never stop speaking such truth to you. No weapon that is forged against you will prosper, and you will condemn every tongue that rises against you in judgment. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord. They are not just opposing you with those falsehoods and deceptions against you and your family. They are challenging me. Stand strong in your faith against unperturbed efforts to sway you with lies and deceit. Nourish the spirit with the life-giving truth of my word, not with the hurtful echoes of slander. Listen to my voice day after day speaking of my love toward you eternally, and let this truth drive out every shadow of doubt, sorrow, and despair. You're my child, my well-beloved, and unalterable is my covenant with you, sealed by even my blood. Do not be afraid, for I am with you always. I will give you strength, peace, and authority. Allow these assurances to answer your deepest fears and fill you with a new sense of purpose and hope. Your life is now safe under the shadow of my wings. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Do not be afraid, for lo, I am with you always. I will never leave your side but take you by the hand to guide and support you in all your experiences in life. Stand fast in that knowledge, my child, that whatever may befall you, know that my love and my power are the anchors that hold you fast, secure and sure. Thou mayest face this day in confidence and joy, knowing you are loved, protected, and eternally taken care of by me, thy Father. Embrace the victory that is knocking at your door, for from now on everything is about to change. Believe my promises. Be strong and bold. I speak into the depths of your soul and release a word that will shake off all bewilderment and uncertainty from your mind. You are enclosed by my divine protection, surrounded by legions of angels set to guard you, your family, and to protect from all the lying enemies who are setting traps by lying on your way. A beautiful season of peace and prosperity is on the horizon. I want you to rise and be an eagle from above, and on top of those mountains see the change and abundant blessings that will fall upon your family because of your constant faith. My love and blessings are with you always. Never doubt this. Hear my words well. They are spoken from great love for you. You might not get it all at this point. You might not understand all. So just keep these words once. So at least remember this. Always remember that my words to you are those of kindness and compassion, not anger. But you've asked me questions, and there have been times when I have said nothing, leaving you to your life and your plans. Remember, you had not sought my guidance while setting sail into new waters. You took the helm in your hands, and now as the mountains rise and the adverse gales meet you, it is but easy to throw the blame on me. Even in this, my love remains unchanged, dear. Now here I am not to question but to steer you back to safe harbors. Take those controls off your white knuckling and let me take the controls. Give me back the helm, and we will pass through this storm together. You should have faith in me, not just in fair weather but through these tempests. Then, together, we shall sail on into that future where your faith shines before you, lighting your path and showing others with its radiance my love and blessings on their lives. I have pleaded that you give me your heart, my child, and let your eyes not stray from my path. I have invited you to trust me with all your plans, to nourish yourself on my word, and to seek my will. For a time you did, but then came a day when you grew restless. You believed you were missing something better, something more exciting than the life I had designed for you. Considering yourself strong and invincible, you took a dangerous path in the pursuit of what you believed necessary for your happiness. You sought after your own prosperity, thinking you needed more than what I had provided. With reckless abandon, you pursued an illusion of abundance and disregarded the true joy that I beheld within my reach to give over to you. Night after night and within your dreams, day after countless days, I called out to you, but you turned away from out of my voice. Out of a most wondrous love for you, I could not bear to sit idly by and let the distance between us grow. You went out there to fight this world all by yourself, with your own plans and desires. You chased your distance and now you are in the dark place. You came down to the valleys of your own hopelessness and confusion, to the shade of the willow trees, to the sobs and wails, and there, at long last, you cried out to me, "Jesus, save me, get me the hell out of here." At the sound of your cry, I said, "Jesus, my friend," and I was there. Always be prepared to save you, pick you up from your lows, and get you back on your feet. I am not only here to rescue you, but also to be your friend, one you can count on no matter what. Now that you are once again standing on firmer soil, remember the lessons this journey inscribed within you. This shall remind you that the way I offer, while sometimes less exciting, is the one filled with boundless peace and true happiness. Return to me with fear, yet with new desire of stay, within the safety of my guidance. Let us together go where real satisfaction lies, so very easy that your heart may rest, and your spirit will flourish in the plenty of my love. I saw your repenting heart. Your tears were a deep, deep touch to me, like the cry of a child coming back to the hands of its parents. I accepted your repentance, reached out my hand, and rescued your soul from the depths of despair. Listen to how I am whispering to you presently with all the more love, for I want you to experience this true joy of being one with me eternally. There would be nothing left other than to live in such an existence of joy and victory, except in constant communion with my spirit, sanctified and protected by the power of my blood, and cherished within the snuggle of my love. Come to me now. Return to where your heart belongs, and follow me, not with my mistakes. They were made out of moments of weakness and distraction. But know this, my coming was out of pure love. I offered you forgiveness time and time again, renewing each time your spirit and restoring your joy. Your faith, which was dim in the past, has been rekindled because you embraced my forgiveness. And very well, my friend, see this conversation we're having live testimony to your kindling faith. Today, I have given you a supernatural revelation. This experience is true. This is not part of your imagination. By such a revelation, you will always accept my love with great trust in my undying love. From now on, you will never be able just to know my love mentally, but you shall feel it deeply in every moment of your life. Embrace this truth and be pulled free from the clutches of these chains of untruth thrust upon you by others. I value and love you beyond measure. Hold dearly to this knowledge, and feel it in your innermost being. Let it fortify you every new day. Let the reality of my love light the way and take you to the innermost parts of where that relationship will lead, brings you further to me. When you wake up in the morning, allow your heart to be full of thanksgiving, free from the shackles of the past, and with the continuing desire to live life to the fullest, doing good, serving, and helping your family and everyone around you. I would implore you to cleanse all fear from your heart so that there is ample space for the blessings that I am about to rain upon you. You will begin to feel my presence working in your life in deep, uniquely exquisite ways. It starts today, and I will make it unforgettable. I love you deep inside. Remember, people are not the ones who chose your path. I open the doors, whenever and wherever I decree. I am going to shower you and your family with all my love and care. Nothing can break the connection between the two of us. My love for you is forever, constant, and even if you fall 1,000 times, my grace is always there to welcome you back again, to restore you. Do not let darkness concern your heart. I am your God, your Father, your King, and a true mate to lean during the tough times. I am your strength and your help. Be sure that sooner or later I will arrive, showing my power in your life, comforting your heart by the firmness of my plan and the eternity of my love. Know that I searched for you when you were feeling your lowest and despair was your closest friend. I came to reveal to you how dear you are to me. I will never stop speaking such truth to you. No weapon that is forged against you will prosper, and you will condemn every tongue that rises against you in judgment. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their vindication is from me, declares the Lord. They are not just opposing you with those falsehoods and deceptions against you and your family. They are challenging me. Stand strong in your faith against unperturbed efforts to sway you with lies and deceit. Nourish the spirit with the life-giving truth of my word, not with the hurtful echoes of slander. Listen to my voice day after day speaking of my love toward you eternally, and let this truth drive out every shadow of doubt, sorrow, and despair. You're my child, my well-beloved, and unalterable is my covenant with you, sealed by even my blood. Do not be afraid, for I am with you always. I will give you strength, peace, and authority. Allow these assurances to answer your deepest fears and fill you with a new sense of purpose and hope. Your life is now safe under the shadow of my wings. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. Do not be afraid, for lo, I am with you always. I will never leave your side, but take you by the hand to guide and support you in all your experiences in life. Stand fast in that knowledge, my child, that whatever may befall you, know that my love and my power are the anchors that hold you fast, secure and sure. Thou mayest face this day in confidence and joy, knowing you are loved, protected, and eternally taken care of by me, thy Father. Embrace the victory that is knocking at your door. For from now on, everything is about to change. Believe my promises. Be strong and bold. I speak into the depths of your soul and release a word that will shake off all bewilderment and uncertainty from your mind. You are enclosed by my divine protection, surrounded by legions of angels set to guard you, your family, and to protect from all the lying enemies who are setting traps by lying on your way. A beautiful season of peace and prosperity is on the horizon. I want you to rise and be an eagle from above, and on top of those mountains see the change and abundant blessings that will fall upon your family because of your constant faith. My love and blessings are with you always. Never doubt this. Hear my words well. They are spoken from great love for you. You might not get it all at this point. You might not understand all. So just keep these words once, so at least remember this. Always remember that my words to you are those of kindness and compassion, not anger. But you've asked me questions, and there have been times when I have said nothing, leaving you to your life and your plans. Remember, you had not sought my guidance while setting sail into new waters. You took the helm in your hands, and now as the mountains rise and the adverse gales meet you, it is but easy to throw the blame on me. Even in this, my love remains unchanged. Dear, now here I am not to question but to steer you back to safe harbors. Take those controls off your white knuckling and let me take the controls. Give me back the helm, and we will pass through this storm together. You should have faith in me, not just in fair weather but through these tempests. Then, together, we shall sail on into that future where your faith shines before you, lighting your path and showing others with its radiance my love and blessings on their lives. I have pleaded that you give me your heart, my child, and let your eyes not stray from my path. I have invited you to trust me with all your plans, to nourish yourself on my word, and to seek my will. For a time you did, but then came a day when you grew restless. You believed you were missing something better, something more exciting than the life I had designed for you. Considering yourself strong and invincible, you took a dangerous path in the pursuit of what you believed necessary for your happiness. You sought after your own prosperity, thinking you needed more than what I had provided. With reckless abandon, you pursued an illusion of abundance and disregarded the true joy that I beheld within my reach to give over to you. Night after night, within your dreams, day after countless days, I called out to you, but you turned away from out of my voice. Out of a most wondrous love for you, I could not bear to sit idly by and let the distance between us grow. You went out there to fight this world all by yourself, with your own plans and desires. You chased your distance and now you are in the dark place. You came down to the valleys of your own hopelessness and confusion, to the shade of the willow trees, to the sobs and wails, and there, at long last, you cried out to me, "Jesus, save me, get me the hell out of here." At the sound of your cry, I said, "Jesus, my friend," and I was there. Always be prepared to save you, pick you up from your lows, and get you back on your feet. I am not only here to rescue you, but also to be your friend, one you can count on no matter what. Now that you are once again standing on firmer soil, remember the lessons this journey inscribed within you. This shall remind you that the way I offer, while sometimes less exciting, is the one filled with boundless peace and true happiness. Return to me with fear, yet with new desire of stay, within the safety of my guidance. Let us together go where real satisfaction lies, so very easy that your heart may rest, and your spirit will flourish in the plenty of my love. I saw your repenting heart. Your tears were a deep, deep touch to me, like the cry of a child coming back to the hands of its parents. I accepted your repentance, reached out my hand, and rescued your soul from the depths of despair. Listen to how I am whispering to you presently with all the more love, for I want you to experience this true joy of being one with me eternally. There would be nothing left other than to live in such an existence of joy and victory, except in constant communion with my spirit, sanctified and protected by the power of my blood, and cherished within the snuggle of my love. Come to me now. Return to where your heart belongs. My dear child, embark on a journey to deepen your love for Jesus with us. Click the join button to become part of our community and gain access to exclusive teachings and fellowship opportunities. Let's walk together, nurturing our faith and grace. Open your lips to the bread of life that changes and renews your spirit. This is where you are meant to live. Away from my presence, you will find no peace or contentment. Be assured, when you do not see me, I am taking care of you. When you do not feel me, I am keeping you close. And although you can at times doubt, be very sure I love you. I'm always by your side, firm and faithful in my love. And when it seems like I give no response, or your miracles are delayed, be sure it's your faith I'm developing in you, to make you believe I have everything in my hands. Be patient, child, strong in your faith. The answers you are looking for, the miracles you pray for, are now being woven into the very fabric of your destiny, perfectly timed, perfectly love-born. Listen to this clearly. It is no accident that you are reading these words just now. More than ever, you need to know that I am with you. I am here to drench your spirit in peace and calm, for you may feel things are spiraling beyond your control. Receive this gift of tranquility, offered to you at no cost. My love toward you is expressed through the execution of my promises, causing you to be led from victory to victory and led into the sacred place of your blessing. For sure, Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall never pass away. And without any doubt, my promises unto you are eternal. The covenant of salvation that I have cut with you shall endure over and beyond all. It shall override any opposition from your enemies. Now, turn around and ask me, do you really believe in this? Are you ready to embrace change, which I am about to effect in your life? As for those who hurt you, who make it their daily habit to pound you so you get no rest from your words, I will certainly cut them off from around you. The battle within you is really fierce, it just never lets up. Now open your eyes and see. Remember, be on your guard at every moment from the menace surrounding you. You must pray in earnest, presenting before me not only those within your household but also those you care for who might seem far or indifferent. Forgive them, judge them not, but bring them with you in your prayers. It is through your intercessions that their hearts may be touched and their spirits moved. This is a calling for you to deepen your faith and to trust in the power of my presence. Be assured that my love and my promises are unfailing. We will face every challenge, beat every single obstacle, and celebrate all the victories that lie ahead. Trust me, for I am with you always, guiding, protecting, and loving you through it all. I have made you an overflowing well of hope to others and a vessel through which I pour out my blessings in this time of trial. You live in a time of so many troubles, yet within this dangerous world I have appointed you to be my person of grace. Remember, I am your stronghold, your rock, and your fortress. Even if thousands will fall near you and 10,000 at your right hand, harm will not come to you. Trust me when I say your blessings are coming. Hold on. Believe, for that is the truth. When I say all things work together for good concerning you, believe in the assurance that I do not speak lies and the things I have purposed shall be. Even when you are overwhelmed by trials and doubt your ability to go on, know deep within your heart that you will rise again. I love you from the port of Mexico deep within my soul. Know that the intensity of your trials will only magnify the magnitude of your victories. Every struggle you endure, every pain you will ever feel, everything is on purpose and will not be in vain. With those words, I have sent this message to keep you from feeling disheartened. Truly, the days of your trials are winding down to a close, and the blessing you've long anticipated is just around the corner. Rest assured that I have been there with you, every step of the way. I have protected you, guided you, and you have never had to face these battles alone. My deliverance is at hand. All the words of comfort and empowerment that I have spoken to you will soon be fulfilled. You cannot give up hope now, as you are at the brink of a great victory. Your burdens that have been a drain upon your strength are going to be rolled away. There shall no longer be any forms of insufficiency. Where there has been all forms of ailments, healing shall come. Just behind these barriers of adversities, triings and strife is a surprise so sweet, oh, so glad. This joy will be all yours. Many odious and broken relationships will restore, and you will enjoy the benefits with your family. The cream in all these matters is your faith and enthusiasm. Your endlessness in prayer is a key that opens up to these blessings. Stand and remain hopeful. Be in prayer continually. Above all, don't ever let the landscape before your eyes change. The victories ahead are not yours alone, but also for all of those who go with you. You will be renewed in joy and grow strong. The tempest of times of tribulation will give way to peaceful times of joy. Buckle up, for you are going to be a recipient of showers of blessings, a continued downpour of good things that will keep changing your life. Hold firm to that promise and move on out into the light in confidence and peace. For that which I have prepared for you is going to be above and beyond your wildest expectations. The days ahead of you are rewarding days, with lots of potential, and you are going to see the change not only in your life but in the life of those that you come in contact with through the blessings that I channel through you. I exhort you to clear your mind of these very distractions that do not serve you well. Throw out all that makes you doubt my word, all that causes you to forget your immeasurable worth and the important purpose and mission you have to fulfill. Get rid of relationships in your life that discourage your faith in me. Most will come smiling your way for your favor, but be careful, for their agenda might not meet my plans for you. Be on your guard, For my word is truth, and I tell you in advance so that you will not be caught by a play of words said by others. Remember, you are infinitely dear to me, and I will tell you this very, very often. You have never been removed from my love. On the contrary, my love only grew deeper with each passing day. There are still too many blessings I would like to give you. The problems you go through now just pass, and soon they will be something of the past, and won't have to undergo the hardships no longer. Just keep your faith. Your family will soon have a new season, all compacted and full of harmony and love for one another. I will bring restoration of what you have lost, and will make it clear that blessings will flow upon you in abundance. Lean on these promises, keep tight to your faith, and be prepared to see my grace flow in your life and the lives of those who are precious to you. My whole desire is that this world should see the depth of my love for you, so that your faith doubters and those who underrate you will be put to feel the implacable truth of your Heavenly Father's love. I hear your calls for help, and I am listening. Share this video with up to 3 people. If you need God's presence, open your lips to the bread of life that changes and renews your spirit. This is where you are meant to live. Away from my presence, you will find no peace or contentment. Be assured, when you do not see me, I am taking care of you. When you do not feel me, I am keeping you close. And although you can at times doubt, be very sure I love you. I'm always by your side, firm and faithful in my love. And when it seems like I give no response, or your miracles are delayed, be sure it's your faith I'm developing in you, to make you believe I have everything in my hands. Be patient, child, strong in your faith. The answers you are looking for, the miracles you pray for, are now being woven into the very fabric of your destiny. Perfectly timed, perfectly love-born. Listen to this clearly. It is no accident that you are reading these words just now. More than ever, you need to know that I am with you. I am here to drench your spirit in peace and calm, for you may feel things are spiraling beyond your control. Receive this gift of tranquility, offered to you at no cost. My love toward you is expressed through the execution of my promises, causing you to be led from victory to victory and led into the sacred place of your blessing. For sure, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall never pass away. And without any doubt, my promises unto you are eternal. The covenant of salvation that I have cut with you shall endure over and beyond all. It shall override any opposition from your enemies. Now wait, turn around and ask me, do you really believe in this? Are you ready to embrace change, which I am about to effect in your life? As for those who hurt you, who make it their daily habit to pound you so you get no rest from your words, I will certainly cut them off from around you. The battle within you is really fierce. It just never lets up. Now open your eyes and see. Remember, be on your guard at every moment from the menace surrounding you. You must pray in earnest, presenting before me not only those within your household, but also those you care for who might seem far or indifferent. Forgive them, judge them not, but bring them with you in your prayers. It is through your intercessions that their hearts may be touched and their spirits moved. This is a calling for you to deepen your faith and to trust in the power of my presence. Be assured that my love and my promises are unfailing. We will face every challenge, beat every single obstacle, and celebrate all the victories that lie ahead. Trust me, for I am with you always, guiding, protecting, and loving you through it all. I have made you an overflowing well of hope to others, and a vessel through which I pour out my blessings in this time of trial. You live in a time of so many troubles, yet within this dangerous world I have appointed you to be my person of grace. Remember, I am your stronghold, your rock, and your fortress. Even if thousands will fall near you and 10,000 at your right hand, harm will not come to you. Trust me when I say your blessings are coming. Hold on. Believe, for that is the truth. When I say all things work together for good concerning you, believe in the assurance that I do not speak lies, and the things I have purposed shall be. Even when you are overwhelmed by trials and doubt your ability to go on, Know deep within your heart that you will rise again. I love you from the port of Mexico deep within my soul. Know that the intensity of your trials will only magnify the magnitude of your victories. Every struggle you endure, every pain you will ever feel, everything is on purpose and will not be in vain. With those words, I have sent this message to keep you from feeling disheartened. Truly, the days of your trials are winding down to a close, and the blessing you've long anticipated is just around the corner. Rest assured that I have been there with you, every step of the way. I have protected you, guided you, and you have never had to face these battles alone. My deliverance is at hand. All the words of comfort and empowerment that I have spoken to you will soon be fulfilled. You cannot give up hope now, as you are at the brink of a great victory. Your burdens that have been a drain upon your strength are going to be rolled away. There shall no longer be any forms of insufficiency. Where there has been all forms of ailments, healing shall come. Just behind these barriers of adversities, tryings and strife is a surprise so sweet. Oh, so glad. This joy will be all yours. Many odious, broken relationships will restore, and you will enjoy the benefits with your family. The cream in all these matters is your faith and enthusiasm. Your endlessness in prayer is a key that opens up to these blessings. Stand and remain hopeful. Be in prayer continually. Above all, don't ever let the landscape before your eyes change. The victories ahead are not yours alone, but also for all of those who go with you. You will be renewed in joy and grow strong. The tempest of times of tribulation will give way to peaceful times of joy. Buckle up, for you are going to be a recipient of showers of blessings, a continued downpour of good things that will keep changing your life. Hold firm to that promise and move on out into the light in confidence and peace, for that which I have prepared for you is going to be above and beyond your wildest expectations. The days ahead of you are rewarding days, with lots of potential, and you are going to see the change not only in your life, but in the life of those that you come in contact with through the blessings that I channel through you. I exhort you to clear your mind of these very distractions that do not serve you well. Throw out all that makes you doubt my word, all that causes you to forget your immeasurable worth and the important purpose and mission you have to fulfill. Get rid of relationships in your life that discourage your faith in me. Most will come smiling your way for your favor, but be careful, for their agenda might not meet my plans for you. Be on your guard, for my word is truth. And I tell you in advance so that you will not be caught by a play of words said by others. Remember, you are infinitely dear to me, and I will tell you this very, very often. You have never been removed from my love. On the contrary, my love only grew deeper with each passing day. There are still too many blessings I would like to give you. The problems you go through now just pass, and soon they will be something of the past, and won't have to undergo the hardships no longer. Just keep your faith. Your family will soon have a new season, all compacted and full of harmony and love for one another. I will bring restoration of what you have lost, and will make it clear that blessings will flow upon you in abundance. Lean on these promises, keep tight to your faith, and be prepared to see my grace flow in your life and the lives of those who are precious to you. My whole desire is that this world should see the depth of my love for you, so that your faith doubters and those who underrate you will be put to feel the implacable truth of your Heavenly Father's love. I hear your calls for help, and I am listening. If you want to listen to God's message and bring positive changes to your life, then subscribe to the channel. For I am the Lord, I change not. My character and promises stand eternally to bless those who love me and walk within reach of my hand. If I spoke and acted to save before, shall I lock you out now when you come to me in the most desperate hour of your need? Impossible. Lift your eyes from former things. Behold, I perform a new work in your day. Certain companions may try to weigh down your arising. In mercy, release them to walk their own path, unlocked from yours, for this season beckons you onward and upward into elevated realms, revealing greater glimpses of my glory. You can't afford to be distracted or delayed in your ascent by anything. It is time to lay down every encumbrance and entanglement that holds you to an old season now fading in the rearview mirror of your emergence. For as much as you climb higher and further from the horizon, I am opening up before you. Feel no guilt in letting fall away vestiges of a lesser existence now crumbling to make room for expanding identity in me. Though loyalties may be strained by misaligned values, as I amplify the truth resounding in your deepest places, surface bonds may no longer hold secure. Your tent pegs now secure foundations along fresher ground, where pure streams may quench and nourish. Leave behind shallow wells, holding stagnant memory but no life-giving sustenance for the journey ahead. This is the day which marks the beginning of a new era, even as spoken through my prophets of old. The breezes of my spirit now begin to stir the wastelands with new life. Decay and debris had built up for long seasons to obstruct the flow of my healing wind and water. But now, see, I am reopening the drainage passages and fallen stones to their conduits for restorations. In this atmosphere, my people flourish once more. No more barrenness, only bounty. No lack, only overflow. No more weeping without comfort. Rather, joy comes with a new dawn. No longer forgotten or overlooked, my beloved rises to remember who you truly are. For you are my treasured child, marked by destiny, anointed, appointed for this hour of awakening, consecrated to bless whole generations by renewed alignment with your divine purpose in me. Long I have nurtured the seed of this vision within your being. Many a time, it grew faint amidst the din of lesser voices clamoring for mastery over your pathway and the identity of your soul. But I nurtured the tender shoot breaking through constricting soil until the time came for it to feel the full light and spread tender leaves toward heaven. Now at last, digging finds bedrock, some solid foundation upholding all that I intend now coming to manifestation through your awakened life. For lo, old stagnated pools of limitation drain to show that destiny's blueprint was etched indelibly within thine inner spirit from before time. None of the rule or authority in the earthly realm has the power to efface the impress of this call engraved upon thy being. Though storms of conflict raged in fierce assault to deface and uproot it altogether from consciousness, yet it beat true known to me alone until the day of redemption broke in these latter days. Then rejoice at our shared triumph, dear one, and let songs of praise rise. For strongholds now fall to allow the flow of spirit unimpeded across arid landscape. What human eyes declared barren wasteland transforms before you, landscape lush for harvest, rich with covenant promise. Lift your hands to receive long-awaited rainfall. Cup your soul to welcome fountains breaking through hard terrain. Reservoirs of joy fill to overflow your treasured life. The appointed time has come for outpouring without measure. Then you will inhabit a land remade for this journey. Its space is wide and its shoulders now strong enough to hold the full weight of glorious beauty ready to break forth in your most fantastic dreams. Now dig deep into this reality freshly created by my words. Speak them forth with confidence. Though your eyes may well protest at the brightness of this realm and want to dwell upon those things which are now passed away, take no heed. Fix fast upon my word to you. Allow nothing to deter your emergence into destiny's broad places. For as I spoke unto prophets of old, again I declare through seers of this age, the vision, though once obscure, flickers now upon your horizon, fluid, yet solidifying into recognizable form. Made mighty in faith, nourished season after season, you will not shrink back from its vast shape taking clearer outline with every second embraced. Though towering and formidable to human strength alone, fear not. For it is in the perceiving of the vision plants within to dare its heights. So, let your praises rise in your throat, like waters long held back that are now set loose to cascade freely down mountain ravines, resounding in valleys no longer silent. Resonance of Eros with renewed identity strengthened to break the constraints once immovable. Do not underestimate the shifting of atmospheres from dry to deluge through thanksgiving. As songs stir the heavens, fresh outpouring is birthed even on thirsty ground. Spirit and truth make transmutation of graves into gardens. Sleeping seeds of abbreviated promise germinate in the warmth of rekindled covenant. All that went before was but the prologue leading to this present hour. Lift up your voice with strength, O beloved child. Summon heaven, until its voids gush forth refreshing showers on soil long cracked and craving nurture. Then into such loam I cast dreams that appear wild beyond all reason. Yet fixed secure in me they shall sprout and take root in season. You shall see them break through soil and unfold tender leaves, then bud, then flower into tools and weapons mighty for restoration. Angels stand guard lest subtle doubts and fears should arise to destroy these tender shoots. In time, their trunks will stand sturdy as oaks against tempests determined to twist or topple them before maturity. For this harvest you cultivate is precious to me. Visions born of pure co-partnering, nurtured through tattered faith in cloudburst and drought. I guard their fragile forms from harm as necessary until they have strength enough to ride out any tempest. Then have you become accustomed to the land promised and long ago made ready for dreams which are awakening? Your heart yet barely have the courage to speak of. Do not wait upon understanding it all to begin. If need be, start slowly, but start. Great oaks ever come forth from the tiniest of acorns nestled in receptive soil. Accept this charge, dear one, to walk upright and whole before me, that my glory may inhabit you fully. Honor the bounty you inherit this day by releasing all that blocks its full expression. Limit me not longer through small beliefs or expectations. Through eyes bright with faith, dispatch doubt and fear. What I have spoken creates reality in both seen and unseen realms. As Ezekiel wheeled over valleys of dry bones and saw assembled before him great armies arisen, so walk forward in bold declaration of my spirit's breath blowing fresh upon your circumstances until the impossible bows before me. Love's light penetrates the deepest dungeon, spilling hot oil over fortress gates. No power withstands the force of covenant fulfilled. No curse can stand in the presence of blessing. The doors of brass, the gates of iron, every barrier falls open before them into a great estate appointed for inheritance. You are now given the opportunity to tread destiny's corridor, now unveiled before you at last. Share this video with up to 3 people, if you need God's presence. Amen.